shit, I just leave alone.
This was a certified banger. This was a certified banger. This was a certified banger. This was a certified banger.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Loud and clear. Oh yeah! We gonna get started today in a second. Hold on. What's good, everyone? Oh yeah. Hold on. We getting to it. Alright, let's get started. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get started now. I know I always say that like a million times, but now this time's for real. What's going on, everyone? How are we feeling today? We got
This was a
some
certified
bangers to
banger.
listen to. How is everyone's day? going, or week rather. How's everyone doing? Oh yeah. Yes, we can. Oh yeah, appreciate you, fam. How's everyone doing today on a beautiful, I almost said Saturday, a beautiful Tuesday evening? Oh yeah! Sometimes it's Wednesday morning for you guys, for the people across the pond. So, shout out to you guys as well. Dirty stay-ups! Dirty stay-ups! I like this. Sounds suspiciously like a song I'm working on. Oh yeah, finally feeling a bit better. Got a giant cuppa. What the hell is a what's a cuppa? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, today, yeah, definitely good vibes today. It's a beautiful day outside. Can't complain, you know. It's just overall positive vibes, and that's why I hope everyone who's on here has a fucking positive vibes going on. A cup of tea. Hey, cup of tea. I got this fucking huge ass green thing I be filling up with tea. So this shit, I don't know if you guys can see how hot this fucking thing be staying, but like end up fogging up. Yeah, well, I don't know what I expected. Yeah, you can see kind of the heat things going on over there, but you know what I'm saying. Got this big ass thing of tea. I got my tea up here. Let me tell you, BPA 3 cup of haters. That's right. His name is Perez. Oh my God, Roy Perez. That's right. Let me tell you, I'll put you on. These are the shits. They be honey lavender stress relief teas. They be chillin'. They be making me hella chill. So that's the shit. It's like not sponsored at all. They should sponsor us, right, guys? No. This shit, it doesn't taste that great. It's like, it's okay taste wise, but like it works for some reason. I don't know what they be doing to these teas, fam. But anywho, we got some bangers to listen to on the side note. Oh God, everyone's like, get to the music already. My song's in the queue. Shut the fuck up and get to my song. And I'm like, all right, guys, don't you worry. We're getting to it. I'm sorry. And well. So every time I always give a brief description on how before we get to the live stream, I always give a brief rundown of how we do these. So we do have 2 different tiers of submissions. No, it's okay, Neshka. I understand. I get it. Look, if I was like waiting in line for my song too, I'd be like, bro, hurry up, man. Get to my song. No, I'm kidding. But so we do have 2 different tiers of submissions. So we do have the Discord subscriber submissions where it's $3 a month at our Discord server. So if you're interested in that, join our Discord server and become a subscriber. Shout out to Roy Perez. You rock, dude. And less than impatience now. They're like, I can't skip a live stream. Well, you can in post, but yeah, with the Discord subscriber submission, you get to basically, it's a guaranteed play each time. We do a full review up to the track, up to 5 minutes of each track, and with that, you get a more in-depth review regarding the mixing, mastering, production side of things. So if you're interested in that, join the Discord server and become a subscriber today. And we do have free submissions where we listen to 1 minute and 30 seconds of each track for the free submissions. And with that, you still get a review regarding the mixing, mastering, and production side of things, but it's just a bit less in depth. And we do have an option, guys. If you want to donate to the live stream, it's $5 or more donations. You get to skip the line, and you get a review as if you were a subscriber. So you get to skip the line, so you don't have to wait. So without further ado, we gonna get started on this beautiful... Not that track. That track is towards the end. But we'll get started today. Oh yeah! It says 6. I'm gonna carry the shit out of that rule. wait, what do you mean by 6? What do you mean by 6? Oh no! Does it say 6? Oh, I was like, does it say 6? Okay, that's okay. I mean, if it's like a little bit more, I'm not gonna trip over like it. It's okay. I'm not gonna be like, look, this is 5 minutes and 37 seconds. We ain't gonna play this record because we're gonna stop it at 5. Like I'm gonna let it run. Like let's be real. like I ain't gonna be like that. So next we have, well, first we did have a donation submission before the live stream. So appreciate you, Godsend, for donate to the live stream. I think they thought the live stream was yesterday, but it's today. Oh, hey, they're in the chat. What's good, fam? So we do have a donation submission, so I do appreciate you for donating, fam. And we'll get started with Pray For Me by Godson and Jackson 2023. So let me unmute the desktop here, and let's get started. 49 or less, or get out of line, imagine. Let me know if you guys can hear this good. A song about overcoming struggles.
Pray for me, 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 don't stop, pray for me, 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 don't stop, don't give up on me. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, don't stop, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, don't stop, don't give up on me. Got the game back to back, they ain't prepared, but they still attack. Knock around trying to pop off, I'm just trying to take off. Devil on me, so I need your prayers. All these walks, I'ma break off. They wanna take me out, but they just don't know I'm a soldier. Gotta get my commas up, gotta make stand work. They be steady hating on me, they ain't never seen none. Gotta get my commas up, gotta make stand work. They be steady hating on me, they ain't never seen none. Hustle hard, no work, no pay, homie. No days off, feed the fam and stay hungry. Get to me, oh Lord, they tryna get to me. Oh Lord, get to me, oh Lord, they stay on me. Pray for me, 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 don't stop, pray for me. Pray for me, 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 don't stop, don't give up on me. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, don't stop, pray for me. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, don't stop, don't give up on me. Pray for me, just pray for me. In your heart, just pray for me. Going up, no going back. Get to it all day. Knocking down all kinds of hate. Look real, but they all fake. Come around, but they all fake. The Lord with me, they don't know. Gotta get my mom's out. Gotta make sin work. They ain't never gonna stop me. They can never do none. Gotta get my mom's out. Gotta make sin work. They ain't never gonna stop me. They ain't never do none. Hustle hard, no work, no pay, homie. No days off, feed the fam and stay hungry. Get to me, oh Lord, they tryna get to me. Oh Lord, get to me, oh Lord, they stay on me. Pray for me, 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 don't stop, pray for me. Pray for me, 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 don't stop, don't give up on me. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, don't stop, pray for me. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, don't stop, don't give up on me.
Pray for me, Father. Yeah. Pray for me. Pray for me, sister.
Let's go! That was Pray For Me by Godson and Jackson.
This was a
2023
certified
audio.
banger.
Cool track overall. Love the hook. Very catchy. The pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Love the high energiness about the hook overall. In the song overall, I liked the horn stabs that were in the instrumental. It was like super it had what does it remind me? It reminds me of kind of like the early 2010s like trap vibe. Like the way that the sound design, like it's a really cool sound design. Like I wish some of that sound like came back, because there was a lot of like cinematic like trap music.
But they still attack, knocking around trying to pop off.
And overall, like, I love the flows of the vocal. I love the vocalist. I think Jackson, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jackson is the one that's doing the singing vocals.
No days off, feed the fam and stay hungry. Soldier, gotta get comes up. Gotta make
Pray for me.
pray
The Pray For Me is sick. I love those riffs that the vocalist did. What I would say overall, I think that the idea is definitely here. I love the there's the clear sections of like the verses and the hook. Like that's distinguished. There is in the production, like there's creative things like, for example, like the filter in the beginning.
pray for me. Pray for me. Don't stop.
There's like different
Lord,
hype
you
tracks,
get to me.
like there's different hype elements throughout, and you were going ham on some of these stacks for the record overall. So yes, he is. Okay, cool. Hey, let's go, yeah. I did peep that. I do really like this record.
Pray
I
for
think
me.
super high energy. It's heavily stacked lead vocal. So you get this almost like chanting vibe throughout the track. Especially like during the verses as well, like because there's like multiple
Pray
different
for me.
things.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me. Don't stop.
And you have this really cool like arpeggiating synth that gets kind of planned, this like kind of gets panned out, like
Don't give up on me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Don't
so. What I would say as far as critiques go for the track, I do think that the mix overall could use some I would say some more clarity with the vocals, and by that I think that the vocals, they sound like they were recorded in like a room that had a lot of reverb in it, because there's a lot of this like kind of like ringing almost in the vocal takes where I can hear the room. And
stop. Pray for me.
because the vocals don't sound as like, I would like the vocals to sound a bit drier sounding and more upfront. So there are some plugins out there that you could do to try to mitigate some of this like room noise that's going on with the, and you can hear it evidently like when the track starts, like there's a clear part where you start hearing the room noise. I'll be able to point to you. Right there at 12 seconds in. The first thing is that I was able to start hearing like when you pressed record in the vocal take, because you could hear the room. Like there's like every room has like a tone or like a natural reverb that's kind of going on. Like you might be able to hear just based off of my microphone, if I'm quiet, you might be able to hear my fish tank and like a fan by on my computer, or like a fan on my where is it the Wi-Fi. So let me just, you hear like there's like this ambient noise, like despite like it's very easy to tune that stuff out when you're just kind of just hearing it constantly, but when it's pointed out, it becomes very like upfront. And the best way to combat this, one, there are some noise reduction plugins that you could get. Best case scenario is trying to get a room and treating it. Like that's the best case scenario, or recording it in a studio where it's treated so that you don't have that like the reverb. So like when I clap here, you're gonna hear like a lot of ringing here, because this is not an ideal space to be like recording in. but you hear a lot of the room from that, and that happens even when you're talking as well, and that gets recorded into your microphone. So that's extra mud that builds up that you have to fix in post-production. Pillows do help. I think like weighted blankets as well. Closets are like the wave, because a lot of closets tend to have a lot of clothes in it, and clothes are just very good natural sound absorbers. So definitely finding a space that is less reverberated. And what you could do is, there's a plugin that I like to use. There's a few different plugins you could use. Like personally, I recommend this one plugin. Where is it? I'll show you in a second here. So I like this one plugin. It's called Clear. It's from Supertones, the plugin, and it looks pretty fancy. So what this allows you to do is this allows, I wonder if like during the live stream, there we go. Yeah. So what this allows you to do is this will allow you to get rid of the noise in your recordings. So let me record a vocal real quick as an example. So I'm gonna mute this so you guys can't hear me twice, and I'm going to record my vocals to this check 1 2. So I'm going to record my vocals real quick. So check. I'm recording my vocals so that you can hear me, and you can hear me talk and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm talking. So let me play that back. So you can hear evidently that, or not right now, hold on. I have to bring the volume back up, so hold on. Hold on. I don't know Ableton like that. Hold on, I got you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out. I got this. It's gonna be a stupid thing. Hold on. Oh, what if I took this out of the group? Hold on. Don't mind me. Check. Boom. Okay. Yeah, it was because it was in a group. So you can hear there's a lot of reverb here, right? Check. I'm recording my vocals so that you can hear me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw the plugin on. So watch what happens when I take off the voice reverb and the ambiance. Check. I'm recording my vocals so that you can hear me, and you can hear me talk and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm talking. Like, it takes the majority of the reverb out. So like, listen when I just solo the ambience. This is what it's removing. Like, hold on. Like, it's removing a lot of this fluff that's in there. So you can hear that the vocals sound a lot more upfront once I turn this plugin on. And there's a lot of plugins like this that you can get. This one you can get on sale. Check. I'm recording my vocals so that you can hear me, and versus check. I'm recording my vocals so that you can hear me, and you can hear me talk and try to hear the noise. Like it like instantly kind of clears these things up. Check. I'm recording my vocals so that you can. So this is a plugin I would recommend. Clears is great. I know Waves makes one called S1 noise reduction. I believe it's what it's called. That's pretty saucy. Let me find that one. Waves S1 noise reduction plugin. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's one knob. Yeah, this is pretty saucy as well. So this plugin, you can get this on sale sometimes too. So this one is a pretty good plugin for noise reduction, and it looks like this. And literally all you got to do is you turn this shit up, like the knob up, and then you can kind of like blend it to taste. And this one's very transparent. I don't like a lot of noise suppression plugins, so this one's really transparent as well. And then Waves also makes one that's called Clarity. So let me find that one as well. Waves Clarity pretty much does similar to what I just showed you. Yeah, this plugin here. So it's similar. You turn up the knob and it gets rid of the reverb on vocals. So this is it's like an AI reverb and room removal for vocals. So the plugin that I have is Supertone Clear. It's also AI. AI powered, and you can get it pretty. I know you can get this cheaper. They do run sales on this, but this one's pretty saucy. But anywho, so that's the main takeaway, is that I would definitely try to remove some of the reverb, and sometimes you have to manually cut the takes. So what you would do is you would go in and you would find, like, for example, like if I started like a little bit before, right? And let's just, like, there's this space in between my vocals before I start again, right? So what I would do in this case is get rid of like some of this hold on, some of this like stuff that's in the in-betweens here, so you can get some of this noise, because there's like granted that's a breath there, but for example, you would do that before you start your take here. So you would just go in there and just cut out some of that stuff.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Which one's cheaper? Probably the Waves S1. This one's probably cheaper. You can get this usually on sale for cheaper than this, so I would wait out on this one and look at it. But what's really good is there's a website called Audio Deluxe, and with Audio Deluxe, there's usually like you can usually get Waves plugins for cheaper on audiodeluxe.com, this website here. So you can usually, there's a sort of promo code and you can get it for cheaper on audiodeluxe.com. So I would check that out if you are going to get that. So yeah, I know sometimes plugins be expensive, fam. So yeah, I know sometimes. There we go. I just started hearing myself doubling. I was like, what? So, and that's for both vocals. And there's this really harshness on the upper mids on these vocals. There's a few different ways to go about doing this. Like there's this like overall on the vocals, there's just a really harshness of and it's accentuated because it's stacked so many times. You kind of take the problem and you kind of like amplify it a bit with that, because you can tell there's like this really harshness like on the vocals, which is also partially due to because of the recording environment or whatever microphone you're using. I'm not familiar what microphone you're using, so I'm just making just a based off a guess.
Pray for me. Pray for me.
So there's this really harshness in this in 2K. So what I would do is I would take like an EQ, right? Like you don't have this one's free, so I like to use this one as an example because anyone could just download this for free, which is fantastic. So yeah, this plugin's called TDR. It's from a company called Tokyo Dawn Labs, and this is their plugin Nova. It's a light version of one of their plugins, and you can get this one for free right now on their website. And it's really great because it has the 6 bands. It has a high pass filter, it has a low pass filter, and what's great about it is like you can make it super hella steep. Like considering for a free plugin, a lot of like EQs like kind of cap out at 24 dBs per octave, but this one goes all the way up to 72, which is pretty fucking awesome in my opinion. And you could toggle these on or off. You could solo bands, which is really nice. And you could hear me talk and try to hear the... So you can do a lot of this like you can hear me talk work of trying to find these resonant frequencies by just sweeping. And you could hear me talk and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm talking. And you could hear me talk and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm... So what you would do is essentially what I just did, and you can sweep through the frequencies until you find one that points out. Like you should hear one around the 2K range like really strongly, and you would just kind of note it down. So depending on how harsh, like I think you're gonna have to probably cut a decent amount like of that frequency to really tame it. But what I love about this is that you could use it like a multi-band. You can use it's a dynamic EQ. So when you can use it, and you can hear me talk and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm talking. You can use it for when it gets harsh. Like you could set these like the attack and release time and the ratio. So when it gets past this point, and you could hear me talk, and it will turn it down only when it's harsh. In the background as I'm talking. Which is like the sauce for getting your EQ to sound like very transparent. And you could hear me talk and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm talking. So, yeah, I would highly recommend that plugin. It's free to start fucking with it. Yeah, of course, Godsend.
Don't stop, don't give up on me. Got the game.
I would turn down some of the stacks overall.
Back, they ain't prepared, but they
I would say that vocals overall are lacking a bit of lows. They feel like the I don't know if it's the microphone or how far you are from the microphone or whatnot, but the vocals feel like they're missing a bit of the low mids. So I think it's whatever microphone you used, but it's lacking this sort of quality and presence that I would love to hear on the record.
still attack. Knock around trying to pop off. I'm just trying to
And I feel like you can pan out the stacks more.
take off. Devil on me, so I need your prayers.
'Cause everything feels like it's very close.
All these
in the
walks, I'ma
mix.
break off. Oh, God, gotta come comers up. Gotta make things work. They be say they hating on me. They ain't never seen none. Gotta get my
And
comers
I would
up.
turn down these backgrounds too relative to your vocals because they're louder than the lead.
Gotta make things work. And stay hungry.
Overall, the mix feels like it's very like the elements are fighting for space a lot. Like it feels like the bass elements and your melodic like synth stuff feel like they're kind of competing for the same space, and you could deal with that with a few different ways. You can do that with some EQ and just really trying to carve the space for one another, like a puzzle piece.
Get it to me. Oh, Lord, did you
The song wasn't mastered. Oh, okay, let's go. Got you. It's more of a demo.
trying to get it to me?
Yeah, I would address all these things in the mix when it does come down to like mastering and whatnot.
Break for me. Gotta get my mom's out. Gotta make things work. They ain't never gonna stop me. They to me. Oh, Lord. Get to me. Oh, Lord, they stay on me. Wait for me.
Pray for me.
Pray
Yeah, I would just make sure when it does come to the mastering that you're able to preserve some of those kick transients so that the drums knock more, because we want the drums to just punch like our audience in the face. and I feels like the overall, like the instrumental, the way the mix is currently, is kind of like constricting the overall knockage of the drums. And you can deal with that with like soft clipping or like hard clipping and whatnot, and like really fucking around with those settings. But that's
for
really
me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me. Don't stop. Pray for me. Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
Pray for me.
that's really all I got for you. What's good, Root Beer? Hey, welcome to live stream. Doing good. How are you? That's really all I got for you, fam. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for submitting. Hell yeah, let's
This was
go.
a certified banger.
Thank you so much for submitting. I hope that's helpful. I try to give as much as I can when it comes to like the music feedback stuff. So thank you so much for submitting. You rock, fam. And yeah, this is yeah, I love the high energy stuff. I love the horns. I love the arpeggiated synths. Like to me, that's my favorite part of it. Was one, the vocal melody in the hook, and the like those synths are really cool. So thank you so much for submitting. That was awesome, and I hope that was helpful. Let's go. We had Godsent with 86%. Nice. Hell yeah. Awesome. Appreciate it so much for submitting. We're going to move on to the next one, which is a Discord subscriber submission. So we will be listening to this track in its entirety. So thank you. So next we have Rise from the Fall demo. So I'll keep that in mind when doing the review, that this is a demo at the moment. And yeah, let's go. Completely different vibes. Let's go. That was His Name is Roy Perez.
This was a certified
by,
banger.
The Rise from the Fall by His Name is Roy Perez. Sick track overall. Love me some metal, so you already know. Also love the jacket, dude. That shit's fire. Overall, love the high energy. Oh, what's going on here? There we are. An advertisement decided to pop up. The overall energy, I love the drum programming. Do you have like a MIDI drum kit that you play? Like, just out of curiosity, like how do you go about programming your drums? Do you like play them on the MIDI drum kit and program it like that? Poll please. I got you. Thank you, Nushka. You a G for that. Let's get it. Boom. So we do have the poll. Guys, please vote for Song of the Stream. You rock. Overall, I love the energy. I love the riffs and the guitar, especially when it's syncopated towards the end, where you started doing these kind of snare drum fill things that were going on here that were syncopated towards the end. It's very beat down, like it's very, oh shit, we got a follower. Oh, hold on, what's good? Hola, Akindola. Sorry if I said your name wrong, I totally butchered that shit. But what's good, people from Twitch? How we feeling, guys? So overall, also, if you want to submit your song, so I mainly look at the YouTube chat, so sorry in advance if I don't see your messages, but if you want to participate in the voting and everything, join us on the YouTube. And if you want to submit, there's a link in the pinned comment. So overall, super beat down, super high energy stuff. Doing good. How are you? I love the overall drum programming. So, and what's funny is you said, like, I did this shit in one take, fam. This is a demo. But that's, sometimes that's the best stuff. It's like that you're just in the moment. You just come up with these great ideas. I mean, there's countless times where I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna make right now. So I'm just gonna press a random BPM and just start playing shit. And then it's like some of my best work. So you just never know. Like, at least in my opinion. Like, I think some of my favorite work that I've done has just been impulse shit that I haven't like produced in a while and just decided to start. But yeah, sometimes that's the best way to get inspiration, is just to fucking just press record and just figure that shit out, I use Moto Drum. Got you. Yeah. So what's interesting is like the kick drum has a lot of sub frequencies that's built into the kick drum, which is really nice. I've never been prepared. Never being prepared gives so many ideas for no reason, right? Watermelon Shark, right? For some reason, it's just like the sauce, right? I don't know what it is. Going on, but how is streaming so far? It's chilling. Like we're chilling. Like I love doing the streaming thing. Like so far. I mean, I think you meant just for today, but I mean, it's doing good. It's doing good. Everything's on fire. No, I have no idea how to explain what I do and sound intelligent right now. No, look, sometimes it's hard to put in like the creative process into words, because a lot of music, it's spoken through like sounds. It's not spoken through, the English language or whatever language, like it's I just do it, plug and play. It's a lot of it is just taking your emotions and expressing them in a way that isn't your vocals. It is like necessarily, like it's sonically in this case, and you express your certain, like, for example, what you envisioned as the song title Rise from the Fall. Like, this is what His Name is Roy Perez, decided that's what that sounds like to you personally, and that's your experience, and that no one can take that from you. So that's what's beautiful about music. It's all up to the interpretation of it. How long have you been streaming? Probably like 2 years now. We kind of went through different names and whatnot, so. Well, this one we're here for good. Space Hound. So overall, I love it. The one thing, so the first thing I would say as far as critiques go, and you already know this, Roy Perez, I'd be saying this all the time to you, is a bass. Roy Perez, we need a bass guitar in your, oh my God, Roy Perez, we need a bass guitar up in here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, you already knew. I saw the comment after I said it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you need a bass. A bass is in the shop. Hell yeah. That is number one thing here, is that this needs is a bass guitar in there to fill up that fucking low end, because there's a lot of parts in the track here that the guitars just feel like they're just missing that sauce, because the guitars are kind of like holding notes out right at certain parts. So like, for example, like right here, like you go with the bass guitar, and it would add like a whole nother dimension into, I almost slapped my computer, a whole other dimension into the record, and a whole different energy to the record overall, just by having just a bass guitar, just not even doing anything crazy. It's just and just being menacing, like Boreas coming. When I get back to when I get it back, I'm going to let me see. When I get back, I'm going to rewrite. I wrote 9 tracks on this EP, going back and add bass and a lead guitar. That's genius. I just listened to track 1. Hell yeah! But you got a small followers. Yeah, it's okay. I ain't caring about the on Twitch. This is new. Like, we don't really stream on Twitch until recently, so that's why. It's mainly on YouTube, and we had like 2 other YouTube channels before, so hence why it doesn't. Like, we started a lot. It's a whole story, but I'll get into that after this. Yeah. And one thing that I would really like more of in this track, because this is track 1, so this is setting the stage for your other tracks on your record, is that I would like a more clear kind of sort of a kind of arrangement of the track, like a clear direction. Because right now it does, if you're going for like a I loaded up this and we're just gonna like jam out for the first track, and this is going to be more of like a jam session type record, then you nailed it. But if you're going for like a more cohesive idea that is like I would say like I wouldn't say a typical song format, because metal is very different, but if you're going for that, like a song structured kind of thing, that it feels like this is kind of lacking in that department. Whereas like there's not these clear sections. So you have a lot of these motifs, but I wish some of these came back like they were stronger, like ideas that would come back and be more of a prevalence in the track overall here. And I think that's what this track needs a solo. It ain't about how many followers you have, it's about the quality of the ones you have. 100%! 1,000 million bajillion percent. Like I 1,000% agree with that. The track needs a solo in it. Yeah, definitely. Dude, they were all jams to listen to on your own. You'll see, plus the song title spelt out my name. Oh, really? No fucking way. That's really cool. That's genius, bro. Oh, and now I'm just curious what the hell the track. Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is. Like, you started your track with the title with a Z in the title. Now I'm curious. But yeah. If it's like it, so if you're going for like a jam session, you fucking nailed it. So yeah, I think if that's the case, then what you could do is like what you said, add a solo would be really nice in here. The bass would just fill up the mix. It would just entirely, I'm telling you, would transform this. And when you put a solo in here, like definitely what you want to do is you want to make sure that the guitar solo distortion is a bit different than your other guitar distortion. What's really cool about this record is like, I didn't hear this guitar, like the guitars in this one, like I like the guitar tone that you have in this record. So I feel like this is a good preset for whatever you're using. That's why it's called Bootlegs. Oh my God. That's genius, dude. I love it. This is the kind of shit that I love. Like, shit that actually, like, has, like, meaning. More so than just surface level shit, you know? So, really... There's very, like, minor timing issues, like, towards the beginning, I remember there was, like, a guitar that felt like it was, like, a little bit late at times, but, like, it's, like, minor things, like, it's, like, easily fixed in the mix, like... And what you could even do, is if like for to go with the really super like jam session thing is like, have you ever thought about like adding like other elements outside of like a band? Like maybe like a synth in there could be really cool to add, like adding like a sort of a synth in the track, like to kind of like add another texture at certain parts. Similar to like, what band did that? I mean, obviously, so many bands have done that, but like, I know Slipknot loves like adding a bunch of like really cool like effects, like post-production stuff. But like, as far as like a track overall, I think it's solid. I think it's, yeah, definitely, if you're going for the jam session thing, definitely add a solo or like different things, a synth. You should listen to Insanity Reigns on the COVID Chronicles Volume 1. I'm going to check that out after the stream. So if you guys have like one things that I love is getting music recommendations from you guys. So I would love to hear some stuff. So put me on to some new music, guys. Because my cat also likes the song, by the way, if you can't hear. COVID Chronicles Volume 1. COVID Chronicles Volume 1. Check out. Boom. Yeah, like I love when elements are added to the tracks, and like since like a lot of people like when like don't realize like how versatile like of sounds you can get with synths, and you know you can get some crazy. I have a suggestion for you. Yeah, tell me. Feel free. I'm all ears. Yeah, how cool of like synths can really be, like to add these like super like even if it's like simple as you just have what like just like as a bed of sound and just like in the background to just fill out the space and depth of field. Like sometimes like I'll add synths, but you can't even like, unless you're like listening for it, like you won't even really notice it. Yeah, like you heard my cat, you heard her. I don't even know which one was doing that. That's the funny thing. Yeah. I just peeped what you said on the live stream in the fucking something. YouTube must have like deleted that shit immediately. I see it in the post, the post, the fucking what's it called, on the side of the live stream, because for some reason YouTube just took that shit down. But that's really all I got for you, Roy Prince. Like I really don't have anything else. Like everything else is just once you record the bass and everything. Like I feel like that'll really glue it together. And yeah, that's really all I got. I hope that's helpful. I would love to hear this when you do add the bass. That would be sick. And yeah, thank you so much for submitting. You rock, fam.
This was
Literally.
a certified banger.
Literally, you got the you rock as you have like the metal stuff. Oh man, sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't be I shouldn't be in charge of a live stream, guys. I shouldn't be the host. I be saying some wild shit sometimes. His name is Roy Perez. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah. 67%. Boom, boom. Thank you so much. We'll be moving on to the next one. So I believe we do have the free ones from now on. So yeah, we're getting to the free submissions going forward. So let's run it. Let's go. So from here on out, we're going to be going to the free submissions. So guys, if you made it this far, definitely smash that subscribe button.
This was a certified
We do this
banger.
twice a week. We do this every Tuesday and every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely join us for all the other live streams for all of eternity. And we'll be getting to the free submissions now, which are 1 minute and 30 seconds of each track. So we will get to it. Let's go with the first one. This is a remix. I checked it out. They did the production themselves, and like they took the melody. It's a song. It's a popular song, but it's not the actual. They used AI to like recreate the vocals. So, but they did the production in FL, as they said. So this is fine. So this is I Don't Want to Know remix by Eternusal. Eternusal. Sorry if I said your name wrong, fam. Here we are, or not.
I don't wanna know if you're blaming sleepy down the low, 'cause my heart can't slide in.
Can you share me your DC? What's DC? I'm stupid.
Please don't let it show. I don't want
Oh shit! Appreciate you, Tosi.
This was a certified banger.
I'm gonna load that up right now. Oh yeah, just join. There's a. This sounds like AI music too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. This is AI music too. I'm sorry. We gotta skip this one, fam. But we do have a donation submission. Hey man, I just made this last night. Ignore the verses. I am really torn on how to make it. So you can understand me better in the chorus. I feel like you can hear me. You can't hear me very well. Let's hear it. It does, but I wasn't gonna say anything. Oh damn! Oh damn! Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just like this doesn't really check out, and unfortunately, but it's okay. It's so like with the AI music shit, it's like so confusing, man. Like what's going on? Like I don't even know what's happening, fam. Honestly, at these days, it's really hard to keep track of like what's AI and like what's not. I mean, it's not like AI isn't quite there yet, but there's still this like artifactiness of it. But still, you know, I don't know what's going on, guys. I try to fucking find what it is. We're saying true to your core. Appreciate you, fam. You rock, dude. So this is Mizd 2 by Tosi. Let's run it.
You bring out the best in me. I don't know if I can see without you. Everything that I need right there in front of me, and that's true. If I make one wrong move, I'll lose you. If I don't just hold what I need more. I hold it close. I hold you
Let's go! That was Mizd 2
was a
by
certified
Tosi.
banger.
Cool track. The verses are mumbo jumbo. just like a freestyle. I didn't put in too much time to the verses. It's more of I need help with the chorus. Got you. So as far as like the hook, let me put the poll up as usual. Hold up, let's get it. This is song. There we go. Bum, bum. Sorry, it's hard to bounce between the two, Twitch and YouTube. So I don't think it's ass at all. You're tripping, fam. I love the vocal melodies, first off, but I would say the reason why the vocals are not really cutting through the hook is because your vocal tone and the frequencies of the track, like this is did you make this instrumental here? Because some tracks, like the key signature of the tracks, because everyone has like a fundamental frequency of their vocals, roughly like a frequency range of their vocals, and when your fundamental frequency, right, of your vocals sometimes so perfect. So when you have like a certain key signatures with your will work against you with things like this, and will make it so that it sounds muddy in the low mids, which is why there's this kind of competing for space here, is that there's a lot of low mid information in the track that needs to be tended to in the mix. And there are a few different ways to go about doing that. Like the ways that you could go about combating this is, for one, EQ is like a great way, and you might end up carving more low mids than you might envision. Apart from YouTube, we're on everything. We have our website and everything. Instagram, TikTok is kind of for some reason being weird, but we have Facebook, Instagram. Instagram's the main one. And so yeah, so first things what I like to do with vocals, you could sidechain the vocals to the instrument, to some of the elements that are conflicting. And what you could do, there are different compressors, like I'm sure you could find one that has a side chain that you own, but like Waves makes one called a C1 comp. That's a pretty, like, and what this allows you to do is you could have a side chain input, so you can make it so that every time that your vocals happen, it will duck the elements that are conflicting. And I remember I showed last live stream kind of like a way to do that for reverb with Track Spacer. Remember, I was saying that's another way for you to use something like Track Spacer or Soothe. So with this, yeah, something similar to this. And what you would do is you would put this on like a bus with your guitars, right? And you would send your vocals to the plugin, and you would basically just turn this up, and it will just carve out some of the frequencies, which will make your vocals be able to pop out more. And with this, it gets very aggressive quickly. So sometimes I'll be having it like at like 4%, and sometimes like with reverb, sometimes I have that shit at like really aggressive. Like I typically don't really go past 50%, but you don't have to use this plugin. You can use any sort of sidechain plugin, like what I was saying before, that has any sort of sidechain compressor plugin would do the job just fine. So that's one way to do that. Like sidechaining is like you do. Oh, you have FabFilter Pro C. So Pro C has the same shit. So you could do like Pro C is like probably the wave, honestly, then, because let me see C1 versus Pro C. I'm pretty sure C1 doesn't have the bands. Yeah, no. So Pro C is the way to go for that kind of thing, because what this allows you to do, FabFilter Pro C, Pro C2, what that allows you to do, so what you would do is you would sidechain. So you can see right here, there's this drop down menu. I don't know if you've ever used the sidechain feature of this. You go sidechain, then use external input for the sidechain. And what this allows you to do is whenever you set as your send here, right, to the track, you would send your vocals here, and then have this on a group. I'm pretty sure you use Ableton, so you would put this on like a group with all your guitars, and you would send the vocals to the input here. And what this would allow you to do is you'll start seeing your vocals pop up on here. So let me see if I could set this up so you could see what I'm talking about here. Let me do this. Check. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I hope you can. So I'll switch this to this, and wrong plugin. So when you see me, let me see, check. Now you can see me. So now when you see, you can see that with the sidechain here, if I just pressed in, it doesn't work anymore. But when I press external, because it's routed correctly, right, you can now see that this is I've not used that feature. Yeah, this is the sauce. That's why I'm telling you about this. See, every time when I get loud, right, it starts to duck whatever the signal is here. So when you go like this, it becomes more aggressive. You can see more gain reduction that's happening here, right? And what I like to do personally, like you could do auto release here, which will work just fine. Or you could just set it to like a fast release, because you really don't need anything crazy and a fast attack time. So what that'll do is it'll catch all your vocals, right? Or you can even go a slower release depending. You don't want to go too aggressive with the slowness, because it'll start doing this pumping sound. But essentially what you could do is you could set like the range of where it's sidechaining to. So if you want to just affect the low mids, you can, which is great with this EQ, with the EQ down here. So you could turn these on. So now it's just affecting this range here. So it's targeting these frequencies between like 1800 hertz and 100. So, which is fantastic. So what this would allow you to do is this will duck the guitars every time your vocals come in at this specific frequency that is muddying up everything, which is most likely around here, around your 100, like your 200 to 500 range here, which is probably the biggest issue of your track. So this will only affect that range. So, which is great, which is what you want. So yeah, that's what I would recommend first, because this is like the most discreet way of doing it. And if you want to maintain the same volumes of your vocals and just have them pop out slightly more and get some more clarity, sidechaining is definitely a way to go. Another way is doing some EQ for the vocals as well to help to mitigate this. So I don't know what you have, but having them, I like some multi-band compressors. Personally, like I prefer to cut more so with a multi-band compressor than EQ, because you preserve a lot more of the frequencies here. So which you would do something like C4, which is pretty fucking great. I know Waves also makes one that's called C6, but what you'll see is, I believe, I put this on the wrong track again. So my smooth brain is working in its mysterious ways. But essentially, what you'll see is, I love how this ended up becoming like a demonstration session, more so more so than just my soundboard bullshit that I'd be doing. But what's great is that you could take this and target certain frequencies here as well. So with the vocals, right? So you can use this kind of as a general threshold right here, and drag this down. And now you can see that it's really taming different frequencies at different rates. And you'll notice on most of the time when I'm talking, typically you'll see that the low mid band here, this band here is moving a lot more than the others, because most, as far as like the human vocals, the fundamental frequency is usually around like 100 hertz to like 250 hertz. Well, 100 to like 500, just to broaden the range of the human voice. So you'll see is that when I'm talking, the majority of the time this one's going, and when I'm saying S sounds, you'll notice that these two are starting to get more aggressive. So if I'm like, dear my seashells on the seashore, you'll notice that this starts going crazy over here. But what you could do is you could bypass these and target just down here, which is really cool. And so you're just taming the low mids here, if that's all that's necessary. But honestly, like I do like doing some carving with this stuff. So like I typically will do something like this, where I'll cut a bit of these, and then I'll boost like around the highs here, typically speaking. Like this is kind of like a typical curve that I'll use for vocals. My S is, can I commit a crime? So I would group all the Vox and put Pro C on it as the in, and group all the guitars and put Pro. No, you just have to have Pro C on one of them. Hey, appreciate the follow, fam. Let's see. Oh, you rock, Queen again. You rock. Thank you. I'm trying to like multitask, but essentially what you would do, yeah, you wouldn't have it. You just need one instance of Pro C. You don't need to have more than one instance. So what you would do is you would load up on a group with your vocals, right? So this is your vocal group, like let's pretend, right? And we will load up Pro C, blah, 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 Pro C2 on the vocal group, right? You don't need it on anything else, just the vocal group. But you would take your lead vocal, your, see now I'm like messing up the inspiration. You would take you would put this on your guitar group or whatever has that low mids, right? You would put this on your guitar group. So let's just pretend. Let's make a few guitar tracks. Like let's pretend like this is a guitar track, right? We'll make this into a guitars, woo, right? And we'll make this into a group, right? And we'll rename this guitar group, right? So what you would do with this is you would, on the group of the guitars, you would put Pro C2, right? And you see where it says input here, like sidechain input, you would choose your vocal bus or whatever your vocal bus is as a sidechain. So you don't need another instance of Pro C. You're just sending the vocals to this. So it would be essentially like plugging it into the plugin, so you don't need a second instance. So you would just like use it as a sidechain insert here. So it's only just one instance of Pro C on the guitars. And then for the plugin, you would go to sidechain, you would click sidechain and just change it to external, so it knows that it's taking instead of what is being sent on the track here itself. So if you have internal set the input sent, so what will happen instead is you'll start seeing that it starts just working like a normal compressor instead of a sidechain. So you'll see like when I press play on my vocals here, right, and try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm talking. Like you can compress it if it's input, but if I choose it to and try to hear the
external
noise that's in the background as I'm talking. You realize if I turn off auto gain, nothing's happening. And try to hear the noise. No gain reduction is happening because it's not using what's being sent internally on this track. It's looking for where it says sidechain to tell it where to compress instead. So that's the difference. So when I go back to internal, you'll notice you'll start seeing the background as I'm talking. That this comes back. Try to hear the noise that's in the background as I'm. Yeah, no, it's great. Like I fortunately I learned Ableton enough to be able to show that to you. You got your stream cool, man. Hell yeah, I appreciate you. I've been doing it for around Well, on this channel, like as far as like the Space Hound, we just recently started doing Twitch, but mainly we're on YouTube. So that's why if I don't see your message on Twitch, guys, I'm sorry. I'm typically on YouTube, like with the comments, because that's where we host our votes after, like during the live stream. We have like a poll after each song if it's like the song of the stream or whatnot. So typically we do it on a YouTube. But we do this twice a week, every Saturday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So feel free. You can submit your own records. Can your Discord? I sent you a mess. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, feel free to message me on Discord. I might not be able to get to it. Like I'm kind of streaming live right now. I don't know if you guys can see. There's only so much I can answer at once in different platforms. I'm only one person, guys. But yeah. I will get to like messages and posts. So I got you, fam. He's trying to sell you graphics. It's a bot, Corey. It's alright. It's entertaining. I got you now. Thanks. Yeah. No, definitely use that. You can use that. Oh, they're all over Twitch, man. Oh wow, is that what that is? Oh dang, that sucks, dude. Oh, damn it. That's new. We've never had that before. So fuck it. But anywho, yeah. Talk and try to hear the noise that's in the back. But yeah, definitely I would use that. That's one way. I personally like to use multiband compression as the same way that I said. And worst case scenario, you could also EQ out that stuff. So, and then just overall, like boosting the presence of the upper mids on vocals tend to boost some of the clarity. So there's like some great EQ charts that are out there that kind of show like roughly like where the sauce frequencies are in the vocals. And yeah, what you could do is like I typically like to do like if things like you might want to boost around 1K, like 1K could be a nice nudge to push the vocals up a bit, or yeah, cutting some of the low mids and just kind of just like listening around for that. You could even shelf it off. I know a lot of people that do this, like they'll shelf off at a certain point just to try to get rid of the low mid clutter on vocals. So you could do something like that as well, paired along with like a low pass, a high pass filter. So you can do something like along the lines of like this, and then with TDR Nova, I should be showing this on instead because it's free, but it's essentially the same shit. You go on TDR Nova, and what you could do is with TDR Nova, you could essentially do the same thing. So you would do this, blah, 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 blah. You could shelf it with this. So you could change it to shelf instead and then drag this down. And then also similar to FabFilter, you could use the dynamic EQ on here, and same, like it's literally the same shit. Like you can see like threshold, ratio, attack and release time on here. It's the same shit as FabFilter, which is fucking great. Where it has the same shit. I wonder if it'll allow me to load both instances at the same time. Let's see. Does it hate me? Maybe it does. I think it hates me. Yeah, well, yeah, the same thing. So you'll see like here, like if you go to like FabFilter just makes it prettier, but if you go here, like you adjust these settings to auto settings, like it's the same shit. Like this is the threshold, and then you can adjust your attack and release times, like and whatnot, like which is really fantastic. I'm blanking on where it is at the moment, but somewhere in here you could adjust the attack and release times. So yeah, you could set it to auto or manual. Yeah, that's how. So yeah, you get it. It just makes it pretty. Honestly, that's what a lot of these plugins be doing, the same shit. Just some of the interfaces just look fancier. That's all. Like, for example, like I have this one plugin. This shit's called Gain Reduction 2. And this shit looks like way over the top for like, look at this shit. Look at this. It's one of the fucking coolest looking plugins that I have. And it like all it is just like a fucking skin, bro. Like where is it? Yeah. Let me put this on a channel where you can actually see what's happening when I like move this shit on there. But essentially what you could do is toss this bad boy up on there. And then what you could do, like it gets real fancy looking because you can like shift, double clip. And then when you're doing your vocals, it'll automatically like calibrate it for the optimal like levels for compression. And yeah, you could see like it gained the fuck out of my vocals. You can see like the tubes lighting up, and you can like lower breaths and whatnot. It's like really fancy. Or like what I really like is when you get into different modes and shit like this. You can do the air modes. Like it's just a really cool ass plugin, but it's so unnecessary. Like so unnecessary. It's so much for no reason, man. But that's why I like this plugin company, because it's just like just be doing some cool shit. And like there's the light mode is like less aggressive. I fuck with this plugin heavy. But anywho. It's like a Genesis graphics with blast processing. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a reskin. That's all that shit is. Yeah. Yeah, there's only so much I could be looking at private messages during the live stream. I got people I got tracks to review. I got people messaging on the chat. You know, if you're gonna tell me an idea, just tell me it on the live stream. There's nothing to hide here, fam. It's okay. I don't care if it's a great idea. Like fuck it. Like share it to the world. Yeah. No. Thank you, dude. And less reverb. Reverb tends to muddy things up easy as well. So you might have to EQ your reverb and get rid of some of those low mids there. I want that to be louder. That too.
If I make one wrong move,
dude, you're a fucking beast, my guy. I hope you know that. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you're a fucking beast, my guy.
This was a certified banger.
And that's all I got. That should solve your problem. And if not, like just let me know and I got you, fam. I can help you out. Holy shit. Damn, guys, we had some crazy records. Damn. Yeah, last night at 2 a.m. Sometimes that's the best way to make music, man. Sometimes it's just inspiration. Like for me, I'm a very creative person at night, so I get it, man. Like sometimes the best ideas just be coming out at night. I don't know what it is, but yeah. That's it. Thank you so much, Toasty. You rock, dude. And yeah, we'll be moving on to the next one. Thank you. I hope that's helpful. So we'll be getting back to the free submissions. Let's go. So next we have Mans featuring Coined by, sorry if I said that wrong, Kathmandu Kobato. I totally butchered that. I'm already I submitted the song for the next live stream. Oh, we can do it on this one if you want. I'm gonna be honest. If it's on here, I'm probably gonna review it here on the live stream once I get to it, because just like the next live stream, it just the way that it kind of sets it up for the next one, it's like a whole nother folder and shit, so it gets confusing. So I don't want to forget. That's why. So you might, if you want it for next live stream, I would ideally, if you could resubmit it once the form is updated. So yeah, let's get it.
हिँडिरहेछु काठमाडौँको बाटो अहिले सिधा जान भुलियो बजिसक्यो 12 घर जान ढिलो पानी पनि पर्यो छैन छाता बाटो हिलो भो बुझिने बाटो यो रातो छ म मन मेरो डरले खाएको छ मेरो नाम सुन्छु भ्रम हो कि साँचो यो लक भयो फोन मुची अति नै खाँचो भो सक्सेस भने भाग कान्छ छैन केही राहत अब गुण्डा आयो खान्छ सक्कु हानी अब मार्छ तलाई
लामो ब्याग मेरो भारी बाटो जान खोजे अघि पछि पछि तानिराको लागेको चप्पल पनि मुजी जाबो चुन्न लाग्यो के सुन्छस् र्याप जाबो यो त जाबो चुटकिला हो त्यो चुटकिलामा झुन्डी राम कुन्दी नाम सुन्दी नम्बर र्याप मुजी त्यही कुरामा झुन्डी राम आधा बाटो अझै बाँकी आधा मेरो
आधा बाटो अझै बाँकी आधा मेरो जीपीएस बिना लडी बढी राखो पुग्दैछु म गन्तव्यमा बिस्तारीमा हतार किन अब हुनु जे जति सबै भइसक्यो हिजो हो याद भोलि बात आज उपहार अब यो रात टु प्रभात देख्दा सुख यार भागिराजु अब बचाउनुस् भगवान भनी भोलि देखे भने कमाउनु छ दिन गनी देख्नु धेरै नै छ पाछु आज जसो गरी भन्दा भन्दै भेटे स्कुटरमा एउटा
1 minute 30 second mark. Thank you so much for submitting.
This was a
That was
certified
Mans
banger.
featuring Coin by cool track overall. Love the energy of the vocal performance. That was sick. Whichever one was easier for you. Probably today. So I got you, fam. Overall, I like the aggressiveness of the vocal takes. Like you fucking the energy is super hot hype, and I love that.
घर जान ढिलो पानी पनि पर्यो छैन छाता बाटो हिलो भो बुझ्ने बाटो यो रातो छ
Yeah, overall, like I love the there's like this vocal chops that are happening, and the instrumental is really cool. What I would say as far as like critiques go on the track, the vocals, there's a lot of room tone on the vocals, and that I would tame, and I would also tame there's like the vocals sound like they were recorded on the microphone was like clipping, so make sure when you're recording that there's enough headroom and the microphone with the gain, or to not be so close to the microphone when you're recording, because there's like this kind of really like crunchiness about the vocal takes, and I don't know how to describe it unless you like put a distortion plugin on there. I don't know what language this is. Mans, if you could tell us what language, like I would love to know. And there were some like small timing issues like towards the end, like where it was like a tad bit rushed. Love the track, super high energy, hype performance overall, dude. Love to hear it, and it's great to see you submitting again. You rock, dude.
This was a certified banger.
Hell yeah, fam. Thank you so much for submitting. You rock. Well, moving on to the next one, which is Crisis/Stop V1 by Zorg. I believe Zorg was in the chat. Shout out to Zorg. Let's run it. Zorg always be bringing some like super experimental stuff through to the live stream. Cool. That's 1 minute 30 second mark. Thank you so much for submitting.
This was a certified
That was
banger.
Crisis/Stop V1 by Zorg. Cool track overall. Love the experimental vibes and the movie soundtrack-esque stuff. I'm telling you that I remember said in some of your previous stuff, Zorg, ready for horror time. Yeah, it's October. It's fitting. The overall as far as like atmosphere, spooky, super spooky vibes for October is what I'm talking about, and I absolutely love the energy that you bring. What's cool, it's like super eerie, atmospheric, obviously, and it kind of paints this picture of like this like creepy fucking like road, and then like a truck comes by like this like, but it's like super like 8-bit graphics or something like that. That sounds really freaky sounding. Yeah, doesn't it, Root Beer? Like it sounds like some shit's about to go down. Like you're going through this like horror fucking road that's like an 8-bit game, and it's like you're going around and like you're like there's, you know how like those games where like you kind of like go past the screen and then there's like another like it doesn't like, it's not a side scroller necessarily where it keeps moving or whatnot, but it's like you kind of move this way. It's kind of reminds me of like old Flash games where you like click or you had to like click to go into like the house, or like click to go like and navigate that way. I think the best way to describe it is like Fran Bow that I could think of, like Fran Bow. There's like an image on the screen, and you can interact with what's going on, and you can move around the world, but it's like basically like another image of another place, like some shit like that. Alien Isolation, yeah. Like, but it's cool track overall, super atmospheric. It definitely paints a picture. As far as like critiques go, I feel like you can mess around with some more of the frequencies, like with the bass stuff that's going on. Like have like I think you can get like real ham with like the low end rumble and shit, just really fucking get people's like on edge, and like something like high ends, like it's kind of creepy to really over exaggerate the edginess that you feel when you hear this. And that's really all I got. Thank you so much for submitting Crisis.
This was a certified banger.
Thank you so much. Cool track overall. Loved the track. It was sick. So this is Godsend. So we did that one already. So next one. Oh my god, next one. I never say that. Next we have Thinking About by Tyda. Let's run it. Released September. Hashtag Cat Gang Records.
Damn, Tita.
I've been thinking about us. What we gon' be? What we gon' do? Disagree to disagree. I've been thinking about us. What we gon' be? What we gon' do? Disagree to disagree. She calling my name, and I look at it the same. She thinking about fame, driving me out of my brain. I give her my heart. Now she chasing down the world. I said from the start, I'm looking for other girls. I'm keeping it real. I do not care how you feel. Girl, what's the deal? It's my heart you tryna steal. Did my first single, catching my flow, catching my lingo. Cat on the beat, instrumental. Then this bitch shining, it's making me mental. Go to the bank and I'm making deposits. Whatever you want, whatever you need, girls on me. Don't make a fuss, not in a rush. Taking a trip just like Carson. We'll go overseas, Paris, private plane. Spending these racks all a part of the game. Vision blind, cannot see. Up on the screen, but you looking at me. Trying to fit in, but it's causing me pain. Got all this ice, in my own lane. Yeah, I be spitting, I'm going insane. This all been hard, but I gotta maintain. Thinking about us. What we gon' be? What we gon' do? Disagree to disagree. She calling my name.
That's 1 minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting.
This was a certified banger.
I was thinking about by Tyda. Cool track overall. It reminds me of Pop Smoke. Do know is right. What is that record? Oh my god. What record is that? It sounds very close to like a Pop Smoke record. It's gonna bother me. What is it? What is that record? It was not his drill stuff. It was more of like a not this one. Mood Swings now for the night. No, definitely not. I'm gonna remember it after the live stream and be like, fuck, you know it's right. It reminds me very closely instrumental to that because it has like this triplet feel. But overall, cool track. I like the triplet feel in the instrumental. It's hype energy overall. The delivery as well. Really nice energy on the performance.
I give it my heart.
What I would say as far as like
chasing down the world. I said from the start, I'm looking for other girls.
The vocals, I would say, as far as the critiques go, the vocals are a bit thin.
I'm keeping it real. I do not care how you feel. Girl, what's the deal? It's my hoe you tryna steal.
And I would love for the melodic elements of in the beat to be raised. That's really it. Thank you so much for submitting. Cool track.
This was a certified
Let's
banger.
fucking go. We gonna move on to the next one. Oh yeah, guys, be sure to vote for song of the stream in the chat. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah. We'll be moving on to the next one, which is Hypergab by Ether Sound. Ethery Sound. My hair would be looking wild. That's the 1 minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting Ether Sound. Let's fucking
This was a
go. We
certified
got
banger.
some hardcore, according to Watermelon. I don't know genres of EDM like that, but really cool song. Love the energy. What's going on melodically is so sick. I love it. Arrangement-wise as well. I love the builds. They sound satisfying. The overall, like that bass sounds. I love it. The kick drum super in your face. Super saws all over this. It reminds me of back in like the early 2000s, like the synths that they used to was every time we touch we get this feeling and I swear I can fly. When it was like the sound was kind of like really popular. I love that sound. It's super nostalgic for me. And yeah, that's what that synth reminds me of. What I would say as far as critiques go, first things first, is that drop. I wish you made that more dramatic. Like I would take out the bass when it drops out like that, and like because like it just like like I just wanted it to just the bass to come in when it drops, but it was there already, and it's like, damn it. And really the only other thing I could think of is like, it feels like at times like the mix is like too squashed, like the kick drums aren't really let to breathe, and after a certain point you start to lose the punch altogether, and I think that's whatever you're using as your limiter settings. Listen to the difference between the punch where it begins here at 17 seconds, like 17 seconds of your kick drum, and then listen to it when it's like around 20 seconds. Like listen what happens. Like it's almost gone, the transient. So you just have to be careful of that when you're limiting the track. So yeah, your attack times on your limiter might be too fast. So just be careful on your master chain if you have one. If not, check your whatever your mix bus settings are. cool track overall. Really nice. I love the melodic ideas that you had in there. Really solid. Thank you so much for submitting. You rock!
This was a certified banger.
Let's go! So, guys, if you're in the live stream chat and you found anything helpful, smash that like button down below and smash the subscribe button. We do these twice a week, every Tuesday and every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I would love to hear more of your records and more often and all of the time, all of the songs forever. Imagine. And we'll be getting to the next one, which is Marco Ventura, Ultraviolet. Let's hear it. I like how it's a completely different vibe than the other one. That's 1 minute and 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was Marco Ventura, Ultraviolet. I love the chillness of that. I love that Watermelon Shark said, "This is how fast my playlist be switching up." And honestly, the same. I'd be having some like beat down metal stuff, and then I'll have like this like soothing like R&B stuff that just be popping up, and I'm like, ooh, and then it just goes to this old school rap stuff, and then it just goes to like 90s grunge music, and it just goes to like reggaeton, and then it just goes to fucking like I don't know. But anyway, love the chillness of the record. Like I love that it's very like it's still pulsing. Like the record still feels like it's moving, but because there's a lot of this subtle ear candy stuff elements that you added to the track that kind of makes it feel like it's moving forward instead of it just being a typical loop that's happening, which I felt like was a really nice touch. I liked that the bass was very subtle. I liked that the drums were very subtle. Like well, they weren't subtle, but they weren't like these hard hitting drums. Like the sound design I felt fit the aesthetic of both visually, which is I love when artists kind of paint the picture visually as well, but sonically as well. Honestly, for this one, like there's not really much here. I think it's cool the way it is, honestly. Like it feels like a track you're supposed to have on the background, like just while you're doing other things. Like you could argue that it does feel a little repetitive. Like you could argue that over time, but I think that's just the nature of the genre and the nature of the track. Like it feels like a track that's not really meant to be like the forefront of your attention. It sounds like a type of track that you kind of put out to zone out. And I feel like you did a great job doing that. So that's really what I have to say regarding that. So really cool track overall. Appreciate you for submitting.
This was a certified banger.
We'll be moving on to the next one, which is 7 a.m., produced by Krill. This is Donnie Price. We're going to get some rap here. Let's get it. Again, an entirely different vibe.
I'm in my own little world. I'm in my own little world. I'm in my own little world. I'm in my own little world.
I'm in my own little world right now, buried in the earth, no concern for the dirt in my mouth. Made a turn for the worst, let them learn my sound. Light it, let it burn right down. Run that shit, let's run that mouth. Till the sun go down and the birds go south. Never really know what I need, but I feel like shit when I get like this. Damn, see the bigger picture and the message in the mirror. Bleeding from the heavens, the reflections disappear. Lucky number 7, turn the deli, ain't no care. We can pull up with the hollows, never knowing no one cares. Got up by the 11, let them jump, I let them tear. Coming from the phantom, there's some more. If you get scared, I don't think it's gonna be angels who come falling from the air. It's an army and they falling where they saw you say a prayer. Damn, heard I got a lot of problems, not a big deal. Shoot him, shot him, got him, he was on his big wheel. Now we feeding for the powder, he won't even sit still. Bleeding on the counter, you can get killed. Nothing but the bug in the windshield. Cut a bitch of blood, they can get spilled. Shit's real, love it and I want it, get your split pill. Come up with the 1 into the 100, you can't piss it. I'm in my own little world right now, buried in the earth, no concern for the dirt in my mouth. Made a turn for the worst, let them learn my sound. Light it, let it burn right down. Run that shit, let's run that mouth. Till the sun go down and the birds go south.
I'm in my own little world.
That's 1 minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was 7 a.m. produced by Krill by Donnie
This was a
Price.
certified
Love
banger.
that was super high energy. Yeah, Donnie Price is a fucking beast, man. Hella underrated, honestly. He was like, run that shit, run it up.
I'm in my own.
It's like, run that shit. Dude's fucking records are incredible. I love the energy that dude brings. I would say, so I do have your record, just confirming. I love the hype going on. You could play this during the show. Doing the show Power. I'm not familiar with that, actually. I should really get more educated on like television that's happening now, because I'm like so out of the loop.
When I get like this,
Damn, see the bigger picture and the message in the
What's crazy is like I love the panning effects. You're experimenting more. Where it seems like even more so with the mix, and I love to see that from you, dude. Like I love the creativity on the tracks that you've been bringing forward, and it's really exciting.
mirror. Bleeding from the heavens, the reflections disappear.
Cause like I love where the vocals are sitting on this track as well, like volume wise. I think you did a good job here. Bass is super up front, like it sounds clean. It doesn't feel like
There's some more. If you get scared, I don't think it's gonna be
bass is super up, like super clean, like
the worst that I'm
instrumental. Nothing's out of key.
I'm in my own little world right now, buried in the earth, no concern for the dirt in my mouth. Made a turn for the worst, let them learn my.
Really, the only thing I could say is like just a little bit less harshness on the vocals and more low mids. And I think, dude, you fucking killed this shit. Yeah. What's crazy is like Donnie Price like has like some like such a skill that I feel like Donnie Price is like really good at, is finding these kind of like flows that really lock in to the instrumental, because I think it's a very good skill set to have. Because I try to see like every artist kind of has like a strength of theirs, and like some that could be like technical ability stuff, some that could be more groove, some that could be more just for like sound selection, just like some could be just like soundscapes, creating like a picture with sound. And I feel like Donnie's like skill set is finding these kind of really cool pockets and in instrumentals, and just really just like nailing it, like as far as like these like different flows, and just being able to have like the vocals just like really high energy stuff that keeps your attention, because it's so like crafted to the beat, which is really cool, because every single Donnie Price record feels a little bit unique to the other. So that's what I love about it. So keep doing you, dude. Love it. Thank you so much for submitting. Holy shit, guys. Let's fucking go. That was Donnie Price. Oh yeah. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is blah 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 blah. I can't say this because I think it's in Russian. This is by Sad Boy. Let's run it.
Ты все знаешь, только понимаешь мои чувства, что внутри меня. Как же мне повезло. повезло с тобой, поверь, как же не хочу я отпускать тебя, 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 тебя. Мне так повезло с тобой, поверь мои слова, я люблю только тебя, только тебя. Ты ведь все знаешь, детка, понимаешь мои чувства, 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 что внутри меня. Как же мне повезло с тобой.
That's the 1 minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was Sad Boy.
Banger.
I kind of forgot how to pronounce things. I think that's a ch sound and an I and an E. I could be so wrong. It's been so long since I was trying to learn the Slavic alphabet. But anywho, cool track. I love the instrumental. Like this, it has this really somber vibe overall, but it has like this this reminiscing feel to it. This like super like trying to get through it. This like really strong, I feel like emotions in the just speaking on the instrumental like itself, just the attitude that the instrumental kind of conveys. And I love that. I love that it's very expressive in that way. And with this track overall, like with your vocals, like I think this is my favorite one by you so far. I actually do. This is my favorite one that I've heard from you so far, because I think melodically here is really strong as well. And I think that like despite not being the language barrier being there, is that the laugh emote was in the way of my voting. Yeah, sometimes the like with the voting and whatnot on YouTube, like some things be blocking stuff, and I'm just like shit, I'd be hitting the wrong buttons. But what I do like about this one is the vocal melody that you have. I think it's really strong, and despite like the language barrier, it still comes across like I can feel what you're saying without understanding what you're saying, if that makes sense. Like I like you could hear like a language you don't understand and just kind of get the tone of what's being said, even though you can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love it. What I would say as far as critiques go is that the vocal mixing, I think the vocal quality recording sounds like it's like low. I wish there was a better recording of the vocals. It could also be whatever processing you have, but it seems like the vocals do feel a bit muffled. So raising some of the high end would be the sauce on your vocals.
Мне повезло с тобой, поверь, как же не хочу я отпускать тебя.
Yeah, raising the highs of your vocals would be the sauce. And yeah, that's it, dude. Loved it overall. Really nice one. Thank you so much for submitting. Love the vibes. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
Sad Boy, you absolute legend. Sad Boy 100. Let's go. So next we have Never Left by Karma WDB. Let's run it. 3 hours ago, man's on his grind. Let's fucking go. Hey, they're here too. Everyone loves these speed up intros too.
Came back like I never left. I've been rolling up too much and it's 6 a.m. Always gonna be my own man, don't compare to them. They like Karma, what the fuck you want? Tryna chase an M. I've been tryna chase an M for a while. I ain't need a bitch who gon' hold me down. I was by myself, you were never around. Hold on, wait, what's that sound? I just caught a dumb little nigga lacking. I ain't even know crip, we get it cracking. Got a couple hundred guns, if you in the past tense. I am not the fucking one, you don't hear me laughing. Being hit on my beans, stick 'em like a IV. I give no fuck, nigga, better not try me. Perk just hit, goddamn perfect timing. Hold on, what the fuck is that sound? Keep chiming.
Ha! I see what you did.
Like I never love. I've been rolling up too much and it's 6 a.m. Always gonna be my own man, don't compare to them. They like karma, what the fuck you want? Tryna chase an M. I've been tryna chase an M for a while. I ain't need a bitch who gon' hold me down. I was by myself, you were never around. Hold on, wait, what's that sound?
Let's fucking go. That was Never Left by Karma.
This was a
WTB.
certified banger.
Love that. That was sick, dude. I don't know what about that like swing of like an instrumental that makes it work so well. But like that sound like the do like I don't know what about that. Like any tracks with that like bass like pattern that like super I think it's West Coast stuff. But I hear it a bunch and I think it's so great. And overall, I love the wordplay of the vocals. I love the overall like melodic ideas that you have here. I think it's very strong. I think it's Detroit. Yeah, I know it's definitely not from my area. I just know it's somewhere west. So that makes sense though. It's like a Detroit sound. It's like something about that like bass. Like I don't know what it is. Like you guys are cooking. Like. So what I would say overall, I really love the melodic idea. I love the flow and everything. I think this is one of your stronger ones, dude. It makes you want to bop your head. Yeah, right. It just like for some reason like they just go stupid. I don't know what about it. But what I would say as far as like critiques go, I would say really it's all just mixing things. I think that I liked the way like I didn't feel like there were any timing issues or anything like that. I felt like just the vocals were just loud in comparison to the instrumental. So raising the instrumental relative to your vocals, and then that kind of bell, that kind of like chime sound that you hear, that dong, dong, that kind of like, you know, that like bell sound, like that felt loud in the instrumental. So I would, if you do have the instrumental stems, which would be ideal, I would turn that sound down and get the like some of the drum elements to hit more. Because listen to how much louder the like that is compared to like your drums. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's why it's really hard when you're mixing stuff, like to really be able to judge where the where things are actually sitting when bass is really hard. Like because bass is one of the it is the hardest thing to mix is when there's like a lot of bass in a track, because it's really hard to tell how loud the bass is sometimes, because not all speakers really can like accurately like show you how much bass there's being sent through. So it's very easy to send too much bass in, and then you basically like kind of weaken all your other stuff. And I love me like a lot of bass, don't get me wrong, but there's like a point in the mix where it like kind of overpowers everything and everything else becomes weak. And that goes for any element in a track. So I felt like I could see where this one was a hard one to mix for sure. But one ways to do that is using a reference mixes for sure, Karma. So I would find like another like Detroit style track where you can hear and play it back to back with your record, and find like where the volume differences are, like with like your drums or like your vocals, and that'll be a lot easier to be able to tell you where things should be sitting. So yeah, that's really it, dude. I fuck with that one heavy, dude. that one was sick, dude. You should push that shit. That shit was fucking fire, dude. Hell yeah, Karma. Yeah, of course, dude. I love hearing your records. So I keep sending them in, dude. Hella talent in this fucking live stream, man. Holy shit. So next we have Root Beer Makes Me Feel. I know Root Beer was in here in the chat earlier, so I know sometimes in Europe that this shit's probably like fucking like 2 a.m. over there, just by doing the math. Yeah, it is 2 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning over there. So sorry if you guys are from Europe, but I mean, that's just starting too. That's just in like the west coast of Europe. So this is Root Beer Makes Me Feel. Let's run it. Oh, you're still here. Hey, let's fucking go. Hey, let's go, guys. Let's go! That was Makes Me Feel by Root Beer. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking
This was a
go!
certified banger.
That was cool as hell. I loved how trippy the fucking visuals were. Root Beer, how long did this shit take you to make? What like I have so many questions, and all of them like first thing is the eyeballs. Like, can we get some explaining of the eyes here? Like let's get some. Like, I love and what's really cool is, like, there's this one section where, like, the chords get really funky. Oh, I love that, like, of course, this is, like, the live stream where the keys don't work. Then you go to fire, love it. Love it. I'm just trying to make my best to make the visuals as weird as possible. Well, you did a great ass job, dude. Fam. you did a great job with this. What I would say as far as like critiques go, like I love the chords. I think the main thing with this is the sound design. I feel like some of the sound design could be saucier. I feel like some like the like for the vocals, there seems to be like I don't know if it's the quality of the recording of the vocals, but something about the vocals feels like thin. I feel like you can get some of this bass to just hit more. Like that kick drum, I wish had some more bass in it. Raise that snare. I just feel like some of the sound is some of the synth sounds could be saucier. Like if you layered them with some other synths. And that drum that comes in, that kind of like swung, that like breakbeat drum needs to come up in volume. That's really it. Root Beer, I thought that track was cool as hell. Let's fucking go! Oh yeah! Thank you so much for submitting, Root Beer. That was fucking awesome. At 83, let's fucking go, Root Beer. Root Beer, have you submitted to the live stream before? Just out of curiosity. let's fucking get it. I don't think like the first time. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, I could have sworn I haven't seen this name before. That's why. So, thank you so much for submitting. I hope that's helpful, fam. Yeah, as you could tell, you might. I think you joined the Discord server. Oh no, this was YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate you. So next we have. Let's see. We have. Technically, we have another one from. We're gonna do. Jason Rose is next. So I have to load up the tracks because this is the last one of the ones that were submitted before the live stream. So let me load up the ones that were submitted now. Hold up real quick. I'm going to load up. We did have a decent amount of tracks get submitted. So sorry if you start hearing a bunch of tracks play at once. I apologize in advance. Forgive me. Yeah, see? This is what I mean. Okay. So, let me see. I think we might have got another Discord subscriber. No, we did not. So, let's run it. This is Rage by Jason Rose. Hey, let's fucking go. What's good, Jason Rose? Yeah, I got you. Before we get started, sorry, Jason Rose, if you're in the chat. I know Jason Rose has submitted before on the last live stream, so I'll give a bit of a cue. So again, apologies. So it's Jason Rose. Then we got fucking, where is it? Watermelon Shark. So you're next, Watermelon Shark. Then I have Pony Boy. Then I have Pinro. Then I have Soham. So that's what I have currently. So I'll start it again. Jason Rose, appreciate you for submitting again, dude. Let's run it. I know there's a lot of familiar faces here, honestly. I think literally every single one of these, except for Pony Boy. I don't recognize Pony Boy. You might have submitted before, but I recognize everyone else. Let's get it. Stay gold, motherfuckers. Hey, I know that. Outsiders.
Superman, no, I can't be your Superman. If I lose myself losing you, then I will be damned. I don't think I'll ever be able to love again. In the middle of the night, I feel the coldest wind. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wanna load the clip. Put it to my temple and whoa, hold this shit. Take a minute, motherfucker, homie, smoke this shit. Now don't some of you forgot who Jason Rose and shit. The same motherfucker who got goals and shit. Now any of these
let's go. That was 1 minute 30 second mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was Jason Rose.
This was a certified banger.
You know what's really cool is like I remember the last tracks that you submit. This is like way different than the ones that you submitted last time. So it's cool. I love the singing vibes in this one. So and I love the overall energy. So guys, if you want me to drop, I can drop your links in the chat if you ever want me to do that. So I got you, fam. Sick track overall. Love the overall like vocals on here. The high energy stuff going on. Talking about rocking on the stage. Like it's fun stuff. Like this is some shit that like you perform live and it just like goes crazy. I must add to my playlist. Let's fucking go. Get them streams.
Certified banger.
Yeah, I love the high energy stuff. As you could tell, I have a bias for because I like me some metal music. But overall, like first off, I love the the vocal melodies that you have going here, and I felt like a very nice smooth transition to the rap vocals. What I would say as far as critiques go, I felt that the instrumental itself I wish it had a bit more. Oh shit, appreciate you for subscribing. You rock. Rocket Child, you rock fam. Thank you so much for subscribing. You rock fam. I wish the instrumental just went harder. Like I feel like because you're selling the track really high, I feel like it's not matching your energy. And I wish that the instrumental was just, there was like more, if it's not the 808 that's just harder hitting, like this like a distorted 808, or like if like have like a distorted guitars in there, it'd be really cool, because you're talking about rocking and whatnot. So I feel like a really good layer to do would be to have like an electric guitar in there, just would just glue this together, honestly. Yeah, I dabble in all subgenres of hip hop. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, my surround sound had me like the fuck yeah. The panning was pretty saucy. Word, I'll keep that in mind. Space dog. Let's fucking go. Yeah, cause listen, you're like, I will rock out on stage. Like I want to hear dun 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 dun, like some like heavy hitting like wall of sound esque like fucking guitars on that shit. Like. Yeah, a guitar solo, right, Watermelon Shark, like just go fucking ham, like I definitely need a live rock version of the song. Yeah, dude, like what's great is like I know like if you play guitar, if you know anyone who plays guitar, like that's easy to throw that shit in. And and if you don't know anyone, there's Fiverr is a great resource as well. You could hire people to do for like mad cheap, like you can and get commercial rights to use the recordings and everything. So I always recommend people if you want to add some more like elements to like an instrumental and you don't necessarily have the means to do it yourself, like Fiverr is like totally the wave. I also love seeing like the random like emotes that come up on the side on the live stream. I just see a bunch of 100% coming up. The vocals feel a bit loud. Superman, no, I can't be your Superman. If I lose myself losing you, then I will be damned. Now don't. I've been living my life like I'm on a high, but I've been going through all the lows. Dude, your flow is fucking sick. Dude, this shit is fucking like I fuck with this heavy, dude. Really nice work.
This was a certified banger.
Just submitted mental region tickets. Hopefully you'll get a listen. Yeah, most likely. Like I pretty much always get to all the tracks. Like. So you should be alright. We got you. I got you. Yeah, no, definitely. So just. You just planted the seed. LOL, live instrument version is a must now. Hell yeah, let's fucking go! Yeah, dude, I love like the creative process, man. It's like so much fun for me. Like I feel like one of my strengths is like I feel like I'm an idea machine. Like I can just pretty much just like spew out like a million ideas for shit. Like I don't know what it is about my brain, but I just be like mad, just like I just get like a bunch of ideas and just imagine. Now the problem is finishing them all. That's the problem. Must. Yeah, must. Hell yeah. A cloud of eyes. Yeah, yeah, really. Oh, you're on the other track, Roy Perez. I see. I know some people like because there's like other people are like not exactly live with the live stream when they watch it. Like sometimes like internet connection shit like that. So some people will be a little bit behind for what's going on. But sick track overall, dude. I fuck with that heavy. Thank you so much for submitting again, Jason. You rock, dude. Literally. So we'll be moving on to the next one, which is Watermelon Shark. I hope this allows. I know Google sometimes doesn't allow, like we'll just stop things midway. So start at 50 seconds. Let's see if I can even do that. 50 seconds. There we go. Should be 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Got it. Blood Wolf, what's good? Let's go! Oh shit, oh shit. You're like, I'm gonna just start going ham. That's the 1 minute 30 second mark. Thank you so much.
This was
Oh, so the drums started going crazy. Did you play the drums just by any chance? It's unfinished. That's okay. This is gonna be a huge finale. Yeah, I could see that, Watermelon Shark. I could see that all of a sudden you're just gonna start just going ham. Like just going fucking ham, like towards the end. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But overall, like super like psychedelic-esque, like the way that you kind of paint this like sonic picture, and like because there's like these like kind of like whisper vocals that are getting panned around, and like the overall energy of the track just kind of shifts towards the end. The drums were a plugin called Addictive Drums 2. Got you. Yeah. I mean, considering like they sound pretty live. So what I would say overall, I think that like it's super like ambiguous, like this like super like obscure what's going on in the track, but then it starts to pick up, and it's like my favorite part is when the bass just starts going ham. And I totally agree, like the drum fills like go stupid on this one. Like the drum fills hi Nat. Hi. Oh well then. We have a Nat friend here, I guess. And I love the drum programming. I think you did a great job. What I would say as far as critiques go, definitely, but this is like a demo, so take this with a grain of salt because it is a demo. So what I would say is that the overall mix on this one definitely needs some sauce. Like the bass frequencies is really, really muddy. So like especially when the bass comes in like in the kicks and then all the toms, like it's really hard to mix drums because there's so much like frequencies that overlap, like especially with toms and the kick drums on top of having a bass guitar that's super prominent in the mix is really hard to balance. So it takes a lot of like using EQ to really carve out these things to make sure that they fit. So I would turn down the bass guitar. I would definitely turn down the bass guitar. Overall, see, this is what Google Drive does for some reason on how to deal with mushiness and muddiness. Yeah, it's the kick drums feel a little bit almost too up front. A lot of it is just gain staging, so just using reference tracks to like see where things should be volume wise. So you might find out that things are a lot quieter than you realize in the mix. Like bass guitar tends to be mixed really quiet. Yeah, see how much louder the drum set is compared to everything else. Like the drums overall just need to come down in volume. Everything feels very squashed. I don't know if there's like a limiter on the master or something like that, but it feels very squashed. Like it's like, or it's like the DAW, or it's like clipping a lot. So like your DAW is like trying to like contain what's happening. But yeah, that's really all I got. That was a cool track. Thank you so much for submitting, Watermelon Shark. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
This was a certified banger.
I used Camel Crusher, which has really compressed everything down, but it made it really punchy. Yeah, that's one thing at I got you, Pony Boy. It's 13 seconds in. I just don't want to forget. Yeah, Camel Crusher. That's one thing. It's like it's kind of like less is more with those kind of like clipping plugins like that, or like distortions or overall limiting plugins like that, because it's like you can go. It's very easy to go too hard with things like that for that reason. Great to see how loud elements are. Sometimes or to watch your meter and start muting things one at a time. If there's a massive drop, it might be too loud in the mix. Yeah, yeah, you could be like, oh shit. See, what I like to do personally is I listen to things on low volumes. Like if you listen to things in low volumes and like it's like one element you're hearing like more than everything else, like the chances are it's probably too loud. Like, so like to me that's like the best check is like put that shit way down in volume. And then also listening to reference mixes is like the number one thing, using a reference mix, because that'll tell you immediately too. And going back and forth between your mix. Like one thing for everyone in the chat to start building a habit of is once you are done with your song, export it every time. Even if you made like a small change, like export it and send it to yourself via email so you have that all the time. You have the latest version of your tracks all the time. Like, to me, it drives me completely fucking mad if I don't have the latest version of my tracks that I just worked on my things, because I'm going to test it as I'm like when I go to the gym, I'm going to test it when I'm in my car, I'm going to test it like on all these fucking speakers, like on my phone and everything like that. I want to be able to see what I just worked on and to start fucking obsessively listening on all these different platforms. So yeah. Oh shit. Love Has Limits. Skip. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you so much. Love Has Limits. I did announce this one from Pony Boy, so I am gonna do this one first, but you are next. Love Has Limits. I got you. So I will get to yours is next. So I just because I did announce this one already. I kind of go by like the next one for the line skip. So I got you, fam. So I'm going to play this one. Let's get it. Real quick. So as I load yours.
It's really all about state of mind. The whole culture that's based on that. Another call that show the religion so they can wake it like yo in that to your eyes. I just been up over there to wait. I to come out and make it out of fucking neck. Christian Bible put that on me to throw my chest. Overdosing off the door. Still like
That's 1 minute 40 second, which really 1 minute 30 second mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was Pony Boy. Banger. Let's fucking go. Love the you mix that like super aggressive vocals with the dubstep shit was fire, dude. Let's fucking go. Let me get the poll up. Hold on. Let me get the poll going. Sorry, dude. Sick track overall. I fucking loved the energy of the instrumental, the hype shit, especially when it drops. Like, So, love the flow. You got the. I definitely see what you were doing with the Suicide Boys shit. What I would say as far as like critiques go of the record, Really cool dubstep shit going on here, fam. What I would say is the overall the vocal mix feels like there's too much. Like, I like the effects that you have on the vocals, but it feels like it's almost like the effects are too wet, so that the vocals feel like they're kind of like it's really hard to like hear them, like understand what's being said. And I wish the vocals were a bit louder in the mix, because it does get a bit drowned out. I would tame some of those lows. Oh wow, nice job, Pony Boy. Hell yeah, dude. Only about a year. Really nice. Yeah, definitely want these kick drums to be hitting more. I feel like overall some of the elements, there could definitely be some volume balancing here, like that. And be careful of the key signature of things, like because you kind of establish this. Yeah, it feels like it like establishes a key, and then it kind of like some of the elements feel like they're like, yeah, like some of your bass elements here towards the end, like it feels like it's going out of key. So be careful. You want to make sure, like, every sound kind of has a note to it, so you want to make sure that you kind of have to like tune some of these other elements to the track as well. And yeah, I think you did a great job, especially considering you were only been producing for a year. Kudos.
This was a certified banger.
Really nice work, fam. Thank you so much for submitting, Pony Boy. That was sick, dude. Hell yeah, I'd love to hear more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So next, we did have a line skips, which a donation submission. So appreciate you so much. Love Has Limits.
This was a certified banger.
Oh, this is the first time we got a disco link in over a year. Like, plus, like, we've never had a disco submission. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. We've never had a disco submission before. Love Has Limits. Like, I've never gotten a disco link, which is really funny. So disco, guys, just for those who know, is like really, really famous in like the sync world for submitting records for placements and shit. So so let's get it. This is Bump My Head, rough demo by Love Has Limits. Let's run it.
Hello, hello class, please take your seats. Yes, please sit there, please. Hello.
Now it's gone again. Same old religion, different fish. I'm growing up and it's the cause of the world we're in. Some days I wish I could go back to a time when all I worry about was how cool I was with my new backpack. And if the boys would ever figure me out. Now I recall how I got here after all. I think I bumped my head. Tell me like I'll never make it far, but they don't know me anymore. I put my fist up to the remnants of the young girl, took back the energy my ex stole from me. My life has been in such a whirl. Now I recall how I got here after all. I think I bumped my head. I'm falling off again. I don't need cigarettes, 'cause I
Let's go. So this is why you're in the sync space.
This was a certified banger.
This is the bar, guys. Like when I talk about like fucking mixing and shit like that, like this is a fucking great mix, dude. Wow. That was a really good mix. Wow. Really, really solid work here. Love Has Limits. Like I'm familiar, like, because you have submitted in like a records in the past too. Like I love this so much because this shows like the level that needs to be like reached at to like perform well in like the sync world. And this shit sounds really fucking good. Like we did that shit last week. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like the vocal performance is very, very well done. Like this is like very professional sounding. This is very, very, very well put together. The overall mixing stuff, everything's very clear. The vocal stack super up front, very well balanced. The vocals are super up front. The the background stacks are very tight with the lead. The overall like drums are driving. They're like very much a driving force. It still has very much a live sound to it in a sense, but it's like a very polished live sound. So I just came back from my shift. I got to enjoy the stream before facing pain again in a couple hours. Fuck, dude. Get some sleep, dude. I appreciate you. Like, the fucking overall, I think this mix is really fucking good. Like,
how's everybody doing here?
love the EQ on the vocals. Love the spatial effects on the vocals. Love the fucking compression on the vocals. Yeah, what's new Scooby-Doo? Like the Scooby-Doo. It was very like ska in that era. Like
I'm growing up and it's the cost of the world we're in. Some days I wish I could go back to a time when all I worry about.
She's got like the perfect vocals for this too.
Wish how cool I was with my new back.
Bass is like very clean.
Back and if the boys would ever figure me out. Now I recall how I got here after all. I think
Yeah.
I bumped my head. I'm falling off again.
Like this is like bro, like if I had to say anything about this, it'd be fucking nitpicking. Like this shit sounds so good. Like what I would say as far as like mixing wise go, like I could see turning down the vocals a hair. Like overall, I could see.
And all the stuff that people tell me like I'll never make it far, but they don't know me anymore.
I think there's parts where I feel like the bass could, like the kick drum and the bass, like like when the toms come in, like I feel like some of the bass could be cleaned up a bit. Maybe doing some volume automation, just lowering some of the volume just for that section there. And maybe raising the guitars, because it seems like the mix right now is very vocals, like very vocals are the forefront, and then I would say the next element that's really important are like the is the bass guitar, then the drums, and then the guitar. Whereas I would like it to be like the vocals, the guitars, the drums, and then the bass. So I would like some more some more sauce on the like the guitars to be more up front.
I got me a new pickup truck. I made a pillow for the slept under the stars. I've been caught up in all the stuff.
Like this is like masterfully done. I hope you know that Love Has Limits. Like,
People tell me like I'll never
this is like the kind of shit where it's like mastered, and this is like final edits type shit. Like
make it far, but they don't know me anymore. I put my fist up to the remnants of the young girl. Took back the energy my ex stole from me. My life has been in such a whirl. Now I recall
yeah, right here too.
you.
Right here, I feel like the bass and the drums are a little bit crunchy down here. Like it feels like it's almost like mixed like a hip hop record. I like as strange as that sounds. Because like the drums, like the kick drum and like the bass are like super like up front, like and so are the vocals. Whereas like the melodic elements are kind of like in the back. Whereas like for this, like I would like it. Yeah, I already said that, but yeah, that I Love Has Limits. I fucking trying to find shit. This is really fucking well done. Like, yeah, that's exactly Blood Wolf. Like that's really the only thing. Like. I feel like at times the bass, but once, as I said, like about like rebalancing it so that to make the guitars more up front and like as far as like, because how I was saying was it feels like the vocals are the forefront. Like if I were to like what the mix of like the focal point is, like I always sometimes like take a basically like try to picture like in the mix, like what's the focus point, right? And here it feels like vocals, it's undeniably the focal point here. And then there's the bass guitar feels like it's next. And then there's the drums that feel like they're next, and then the guitars. Whereas for the genre, it would make more sense, like typically mix-wise, for it to be the vocals, then the guitars, then the drums, and then the bass. Like typically, like bass is mixed kind of quiet in like this kind of genre. Dude. Love Has Limits. This shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. It's still rough mix. Yeah. For a rough mix, this is fucking great. Like for a rough mix, that shit's insane. Like it's almost there as the final mix. Like in my opinion, like. You had to have been like if this is a rough mix, you must have been working with this artist for a while, like so you have like a template like ready to go, like this is like very very professional work here. Like this is like if you paid someone to get a mix and you got this, like wouldn't even be mad, like you'd be happy. like as like if you it sounds like it's mastered. Like it sounds like you're like it's like ready to go and it's like mastered. You did submit you did do a donation submission for $10. So if you did want, you could submit another one. That's up to you. Love Has Limit. So, wow. Really nice work here. Masterfully done. The mix is insane. Wow. That's really fucking good. That's really good. Like, wow. No, you're good. Like we don't even trip. Like if you want to submit another one, like I could play it. Like we have a few left. So if you want, we could. I could go and to review the next two and then get to another full review of yours. So we only had two left since it's like kind of nearing the end of the stream. So feel free, like, don't even trip if you want to submit another one. Like, it's totally fine. So we'll be moving on to the next one, which is Pinro Deja Vu. Let's run it. That was crazy.
How did your love cover me, though? It all went up and then it came down. Hit me like deja vu. I ain't gonna stop you. I just wanna be me when I'm out without you. Curb me or just leave me. Burn me or just freeze me. Hate me or just love. Hate me or just love. Take me up above. Take me up above. I just want my love. I just want my love. That shit hit me like deja vu. I ain't gonna stop you. I just wanna be me when I'm out without you. Curb me or just leave me. Burn me or just freeze me. Take me up above. Take me up above. How did your love cover me, no? It all went up and then it came down. Down and come over. Ride me like a rover. Think about it slower. Think about it slower. The hell you gonna show her that I haven't? Yeah. I got bad placements from my habits. Yeah. Just go. Let me know, no. She just wanna set back plan. I feel dark, man. Back in black, Batman. In the back, black man. These hoes whack, man. She acting up for her design.
That's 1 minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting.
This was a certified banger.
Pinro, Pinro, Deja Vu. I know I've said your name wrong again. I think it's Pinro or Pinro. Official music video. Hell yeah, let's go. The overall, love the like you had fun with the I believe it was the fisheye lens. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't you curb me or just leave me.
Yeah, I would say overall, like with the mixing side of things, I think the track here is cool. I like some of the vocal melodies that you have going on here. I think that
hate me or just love. Hate me or just love. Take me up above. I ain't gonna stop you. I just wanna be.
Yeah, I think it's a cool track overall. I think that overall a big part of what's like I feel like that's hurting the listening experience is like the mix is really clipping. So I would just be careful with the bass because the bass is just really like distorting in like not a good way.
I just want my love. That shit hit me like
the vocals feel a little bit too compressed.
I ain't gonna stop you. I just wanna be me when I'm out without you. Curb me or just leave.
There's something about the vocal processing, like it feels like I don't know, like something about it. It's kind of mixed like Lil Wayne almost.
Curb me or just freeze me. Take me up above. Take me up above. How did your love cover me, no?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Think about it slower. Think about it slower. The hell you gonna show her?
I mean, that's really all I got for you. The track was cool overall. Definitely, I would get it mixed though. Definitely. Yeah, the sibling is almost boosted. It definitely is. It's definitely boosting a lot of the highs. Blood Wolf, good catch. That's how you get that super airy sound. That's like a lot of people like what they'll learn is like they'll learn like what you need to do for mixing, like for vocals. Like there's like tons of tutorials online for vocal mixing, and everyone's just like, all right, so this is what you can throw on every vocals, and then it'll look like some shit like this, where you EQ with random fucking EQ. What do we got? I'll just FabFilter's fine. Pro Q. Yeah, every like mixing tutorial is like, bro, what you gotta do is you gotta cut this right. You gotta cut this shit right here. Then you gotta lower this. Oh, oops. You gotta lower this. Oh wow, I'm fucking this up. See, I'm doing such a great job. You gotta lower like up to 500 hertz, and then you just gotta fucking boost the highs a lot. Like this is what most motherfuckers be doing with their EQs, and then they'll just be like randoms, like put a notch at 1K and then put a notch at like 8K, and that's your vocal chain. And like so many, like I see so many tutorials of like shit like this, and you're like, this is not a one size fits all. Like, this is no, no. What like the fuck is this? The fuck is this? I mean, like maybe a rule like this is probably the only thing you can kind of get away with generally for like vocals, but like. It's like they wonder why they sound like they'd be sticking it to a tin can. Yeah, this should be like the low pass filter would be all the way at like 400 hertz, like 250 hertz, because they saw like some like mixing Drake's vocals tutorial and they're like, oh shit, he'd be cutting out all his lows and then just compressing the fuck out of it. And it's like, no. It's entertaining though. Anywho, we'll be moving on to the next one, which is None of This Really Matter. By Soham. Let's run it.
None of this shit really matter. I'm at my bros and I smoke away. I'm getting high in the saddle. Bitches ain't shit, yeah, they never will flatter. I shot my shot, but it wasn't a dagger. Brand new coupe, too fast, automatic. People talk too much, I really can shit. She gon' call, yeah. Don't know what we better do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she gon' fall. Ay, if she see what I'm counting through. Counting through, yeah, counting through. If I ever fell out the surface, do you got me? You told me that you would be here forever while you leave. I'm sorry, I know that I'm slow, couldn't match up your speed. I really be chillin', I'm just tryna live on my dream. We don't ever ever talk. Sometimes I just wanna go back. Wanna see where I went wrong. Ay, we don't gotta get along. I've been living tryna stay calm. Shit I'm dealing with when it gone. I just gotta stay strong, yeah. Ay, don't know what the fuck I'm doing when I can't accept the truth. Okay, and I can't lie. I'm under the influence. All I see is you. Yeah, none of this really gon' matter. What else? None of this really gon'
That's my man, 30-second mark. Thanks so much for submitting.
This was
that was None of
certified
This Really
banger.
Matters by Soham's. Cool track overall. One thing that I feel like your strengths are your vocal melodies are so good. The fucking the like.
Bitches ain't shit, yeah, they never will flatter. I shot my shot, but it wasn't a dagger. Brand new coupe, too fast, automatic.
Yeah. I love the flows. I love the vocal melodies, like the super ambient vibes. Like you definitely have a sound to you, fam, which is sick.
Live on my dream. Don't know what we better do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What I would say as far as like critiques go on the record, like I fuck with it heavy. I think that the mix definitely less wetness on the reverb.
I'm at my bros and I smoke away. I'm getting high in the saddle. Bitches ain't shit, yeah, they never will flatter. I shot my shot, but it
I want that bass to be more up front.
wasn't a dagger. Brand new coupe, too fast, automatic. People talk too much, I really can shit. She gon' call, yeah. Don't know what we better do. Yeah.
And I would say
Too fast, automatic. People talk
the punch in there feels a bit drastic.
too fast, automatic. People talk too much, I really can shit. She gon' call,
Right there.
yeah. And she gon' fall. Be here forever while you leave. I'm sorry, I know that I'm slow, couldn't match up your speed.
And the vocals feel a little bit tin canny. So I would try to bring some of the low mids back. Yeah. So that's really all I have for you. Thank you so much for submitting. That was None of This Really Matters.
This was a certified banger.
Thank you. Yeah, as far as like mastering side of things, mastering compressor for your attack is around 2 o'clock, immediate release. The linear soft compressor will be golden. Just play with the thresholds. You can hear the compressor work and back it off till you aren't sure. Yeah, I personally with mastering stuff, like you typically, like every single resource will tell you like online, like if you search like where should I master my tracks to, and everyone, like there's so many resources, and I fucked this up too, and I had like this problem because like when I worked at the old studio, I was like, why are your masters so quiet? And everyone was like complaining. I was just like, well, every resource says to master at 14 LUFS. Like what am I doing wrong? Why are my tracks so fucking quiet? Like, and I would try really fucking hard and wondering why my tracks were significantly quieter than commercial records. And then it goes to find out that all that shit's bullshit, unfortunately. Like that's like no one's mastering to minus 14. Like if you go out of your way to master your records to minus 14 LUFS, your tracks will be fucking quiet as shit compared to everything else. So typically speaking, like I'll try to aim for -8 to like -4. Like you can get in between those. So they lied? No, well it's technically not lying. So what happens with if you want to preserve your mix to the most like to the most accurate version of your mix, then you want to master your record to -14, because that will minimize the amount of compression that Spotify and all these different platforms will do to your record. But your record will be quiet, because what people do is what they'll do is they'll master way louder, and then when it turns it down, like it's perceived louder, which is why LUFS is like a perception loudness. It's not like a like it will even out, like all streaming platforms even out everything at 14 LUFS. Like they will even it out, but it's just the way that how like mastering works. Like yeah, exactly. Loud sounds better. Exactly, Blood Wolf. For some reason, like perception wise, like loud mixes equals better mixes. So yeah. That's a huge thing that it took me a long time to figure that shit out, Watermelon Shark. So, yeah. Unfortunately, in different genres, they're different. Different genres have like different marks that you need to hit. Like I know Skrillex. There's a whole video that Skrillex did, and like basically he showed his Ableton project. I wonder if it'll allow me to play it. I'm not gonna play his record, but I'll show you like what this fucking video is. Skrillex. I can show you what it looks like. Yeah, because it's really fucking cool. So I'm gonna, let's see, try to not get this shit copyright striked. But this is a good interpretation of this video. I'll be able to show you this visually, I think. So after this ad roll starts to play. But here you could see once this ad starts chilling the fuck out, YouTube and these ads. So you'll see he opens up his folder, right? This is it. This makes sense. So watch, because he pulls up his mastering, like how loud his master is hitting at, and you'll see. Where is it that he pulls this up? Maybe it's not this video. Yeah, right here. See this? I don't know if you can see this, but integrated LUFS is 3.7. Short term 3.4, like minus 3.4. Momentary max minus 2.9. Maybe you send a link, yeah. 2 million. Yeah, but you could see like he did 2 videos like this, that he kind of like opens up his session and shows you what's happening, like which is really fascinating, honestly. Yeah, it's like masterfully done how he gets his records like this fucking loud. You can see like it gets like -3. Like that shit is so fucking loud. -3 LFS. So that's what I mean by like ain't no one's mastering to -14. That's just to prove my point. But anywho, I hope that helps. We'll move on to the next one, which is Mental by Black Cat. Let's run it! I think this is the last one for the night. So guys, no, we do have more.
It's my Ferrari, bitch, fuck all the rentals. I'm riding through the city, temperamental. I put some diamonds all off my dental. Write me a check, I call that fundamental. That's with my brain, yeah, she fuck up my mental. I made the beat, I made the instrumental. This shit explicit, label parental. I cop the order, my shit presidential. Yeah, presidential. I was built for this shit up in general. Ain't no human, I'm extraterrestrial. I ain't supposed to say that confidential. And I'm whipping that Chevy CA. Yeah, I'm whipping that Corvette Stingray. I be classy and shit, ain't no buffet. Feel like magic when I'm on the replays.
I'm ballin' like I really play for the Jets. I'm really tryna run me up a check. Diamonds on me, yeah, I'm stepping correct. I'm applying pressure, got my foot on their necks. I finna make it for all of the times that they doubted me. They really bout to regret. Now they switching up and they wanna say that they proud of me. Guess they know that I'm up next. I'm in the front, I'm dropping the top. I'm in love with the money, I get it a lot. Switching lanes, I'm in a new Bentley truck. I came out of the mud, but now I'm taking off. I got a chopper, it be like a drummer, but my brother riding around with a glove. Never knew that I make it to the top. Get to the guala, been running it up.
It's my Ferrari, bitch, fuck all the rentals. I'm riding through the city, temperamental. I put some diamonds all off my dental. Write me a check, I call that fundamental. That's with my brain, yeah, she fuck up my mental. I made the beat.
That's the one. That's the 1 minute and 30-second mark. That was Mental by Black Cat. Cool track, dude. Like, that was cool as hell. I made the beat, I made the instrumental. Instrumental's fire. Really nice work overall. Love me some drill stuff. High energy. Like, the track overall, like, the mix was pretty decent, actually. Like,
I'm riding through the city, temperamental. I put some diamonds all off my
bass super up front.
Write me a check, I call that fundamental.
What I would say overall, like, I love this kind of, like, sample that's going on. It's almost like a harp, almost. Like, well, like a classical guitar. What I would say as far as critiques go for this, I feel like the vocals could be a bit drier sounding. What's that called? The second vocalist more so. And I would also there's like one thing with drill that I see is it's very easy to have like a note in there that's like the wrong key. So just be careful when you're doing drill tracks because it's really easy to accidentally like have a note in there that goes the wrong key because the bass is like moving a lot.
I made the beat, I made the instrumental. This shit explicit, label parental. I cop the order, my shit presidential. Yeah, presidential. I was built for this shit up in general. Ain't no human, I'm extraterrestrial. I ain't supposed to say that confidential. And I'm whipping that Chevy CA. Yeah.
And I would put like I would tame some of the highs more on your vocals. And other than that, like, and this vocalist I would bring up overall because they're quieter than your vocals. And yeah, cool track overall. Thank you so much for submitting. Hell yeah, dude.
This was a certified banger.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah. I don't know if Love Has Limits sent another one. No, this is also above my head. So we do have one last track for the night, guys. So if you would like to submit your track now or forever hold your track until this upcoming Saturday. So we'll see. Is this a... Yes, awesome. I was just making sure it's an original track. So guys, yeah, feel free to submit now or forever hold your track until this upcoming Saturday. Oh shit, you found us through Reddit. How'd you find us through Reddit, Hydex? Like, let me know. Like how people are finding us through Reddit. I'm so curious. like if you're in the chat, let me know. Because I haven't posted on Reddit in so fucking long. So I would just love to know. Like is someone like promoting the live stream without me knowing? Because whoever's doing that, you are a G for that. But anywho, next we have Hydex. Time moves on. Let's run it.
I play it how I like it. Ain't no cop can dream of. I make what lights you make up. Not Hydex you dream of. And I know that I can read 90s. I know what and I can hold my nose anymore. And the clock is ticking on and on and on. I wish I could stay forever young. And the clock is ticking on and on and on. I wish I could stay forever young. And
That's 1 minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting.
This
That's
was a
Hydex.
certified banger.
Time moves on. Cool track overall. Like super. Like what's interesting is like with some of the sound design of like the instrumental. Like I didn't expect it to drop the way that it did because it starts with this like acapella, super reverbed out vocal, and then it just kind of like starts with these synths that are super up front and just like kind of unapologetic. There's just like this clock sound going on here. It's cool overall. I think that the overall idea, I hear the vision. I do think that overall the mixing definitely could use some sauce. I think that the mixing, the vocals do feel like there's way too much reverb because it kind of gets drowned out, and the vocals do feel a bit thin. Meaning there's not a lot of low mids. And you have to be careful with the auto-tune because it is in the wrong key. Yeah, so the key signature is B minor. So I would change the auto-tune key to B minor.
I wish I could stay forever young. And the clock is ticking on.
I would raise some of the, I feel like the hi-hats could be raised. Yeah, the issue with the mix is just the reverb is just muddying everything up. It's unfortunate because it's like I hear the idea. It's the vocal mix. Yeah, I think it's just like the vocals. Yeah, exactly. It's like it feels like for some reason, but this time it feels like they didn't boost the highs so much. Like it feels almost a little bit muffled. I got a finale of -8. See, yeah, sometimes you can get to -8's totally fine. Did I get it? I got the net! I got the net! Hell yeah! That's right. Mr. Nat is gone. There was a fly that was like flying in my face and shit, and I was like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I don't know why. Great. Now his guts are all over my hand, so that's gonna be fun. The auto-tune should be in the right key. It's not, unfortunately. I would put it I would put it in B minor. Unless like first you may have added other notes in there. Because I can hear there's select notes in there that are definitely off. Like right there, like on and on. Like it's definitely not locked in with the instrumental. But yeah, I would definitely change it to B minor because that'll make the vocals lock in. And yeah, I think the overall, I think I would just make those changes and then you're good to go, fam. Thank you so much for submitting. Let's go. I'm just also curious, how'd you find us? Like, I know you said on Reddit, but just out of curiosity, did someone like post up the live stream? Like, I could have made a mistake. I appreciate the feedback though. The song has been in B minor. Really? It might have been like a lot of times, Hydex, like sometimes what happens, I don't know if this happens to you. So this might be of what happened is that when I sometimes will put like with Antares, like I don't know why it happens to me, but sometimes it'll randomly just reset all of the keys. As far as like the auto-tune, I'll have to reset it all. So it is possible that could have happened. Like if you have like Antares, like that's happened to me before. Like for some reason, like the auto-tune just decided to just change to another key. I don't understand. Like, so you might have very well have had it in B minor. Like, I believe it. But I can hear from the notes that it's trying to fix too that it is trying to really fight the instrumental here. is I'll be able to point out and like to give an example. I'll be able to point out a specific note for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Like you're like nah. Like, there's also a chance that Hydex. Maybe there's a chance that I also use Waves real time. There's a chance that what may end up happening too is some of the notes might be in key signature, but not with the chord. So like because like when the chord changes, like some of the notes, like yeah, you could still, for example, like in B minor, right? So it might be in B minor. You might be right. The key signature, like you might have the auto-tune there, but let's just say you have a B minor chord, right? And if I play through the B minor scale, let's see if it'll, I'm trying to see if you guys could actually see what the fuck I'm talking about here. If I can move my keyboard closer to me here to show what I'm talking about. So the B minor, right? See how the note G, when I get to the note G on B minor, right? G natural, you can see that there's this like this dissonance here, right? Still. So it could be that it's still technically in the key, right? Of B minor. But because in the context of the chord that you have here, the B minor chord, that the note G creates this very dissonant sound. And if you stay on this note for a while, like there is a few different times in there, so that is technically in key, you kind of get this really crunchy, like minor second, almost like really super dissonant minor second sound that you're hearing every now and then. So, because like the chords in the track here, let me see.
I play it out.
Yeah, so you're doing so these are the chords, right? Then you do a so when you're on this, when you go to this, it sounds like it goes to D major. Appreciate the follow. You rock, Adama. See, you're doing the now you're going back to this dissonant thing because in the chord you have F sharp in there in D major, and you're singing a G. So again, you go back to this minor second thing that's going on here. So I hope that's helpful. I tried to go more in detail with it, but yeah, I hope that's helpful if that cleared anything up. So it might be in the right key, but it just might be the notes that are there. It might be conflicting. That's all. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the live stream. How we feeling? I hope that's helpful. I tried to be as a go in detail about why. But yeah, I mean that's all I got. Very helpful, but I accept my mistake. No, you might have been right. You might have been right. G is technically in the key, so it could be in the auto-tune could be in the right key. So you could be right. So I don't think you were wrong. But it might be trying to correct to a different note than what you thought that you were trying to. So what I would recommend for you, Hydex, to do is to lower the retune speed. So because how the auto tune works, like they have like a certain retune speed. So let me pull it up. So how fast the retune speed is how fast it's going to look for other notes. So if you want the auto tune to still be like prominent, but you want it to stop it from trying to find other notes, like the sauce is to lower the retune speed, so it's not trying to, like the slower the retune speed, the less instances it's trying to shift your note to something else, because it's like kind of like constantly updating, trying to find like, oh, this note wants to be a G, but it's still like I'm still like, it's not fast enough to change to a G yet, because it's just like it's tiny bit sharp, so it'll lock onto that note for longer, whereas if it's fast, it'll just go right to the G. Like, so yeah, sometimes it's beneficial to like fuck around with the retune speed. But yeah, I think that's it as far as like all the critiques for the day. Unless anyone as far as if anyone wants to submit to the live stream, we have, yeah, I think that's it. If anyone else is on the live stream that wants to submit a record that hasn't already, you can submit now.
This was a certified banger.
Until this upcoming Saturday, we have a submission form and link inside of on the pinned comment here. And yeah, I love the idea here. So I don't think anything else. I need to practice music theory, but thank you. Yeah, definitely. I would highly recommend Hydix. Like that's like that will help you immensely. Like that's what helped me progress the most, was learning just be able to like this like chords and like the relationship between like the chords and the scales, because you can get some really cool like different ideas. So we submitted if it's better or not. Watermelon Shark, DM me. I got you, fam. DM me on in Discord, and I got you. But because I do actually have to pick someone up from the airport pretty soon after the live stream, so this is actually kind of perfect timing, honestly. So, but yeah, guys, I had a ton of fun today. So we'll wrap up for today. Yeah, first thing that I always recommend artists to do. So thank you everyone for joining us today. You guys rock. I love the energy, and all the tracks you guys brought today are fucking crazy. I love the energy. So I always recommend people to learn like some music theory, because like it's a great tool. Like you don't always have to follow the rules and everything like that. Like rules are meant to be broken, but you should learn the rules first, before you start to break them. Like, I'm not saying anyone broke the rules, but like I just know people that are like, I don't like music theory and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, nah, music theory is the sauce, because you can take these really cool ideas and it allows you to basically take your ideas that you had in your head, right, and just expand them into different whole new ways that you didn't even know was possible before. Like, for example, like a lot of people, when you learn your key signatures or your major keys, like you can learn how to just solo just by like learning just the pentatonic scale, like simple as that. And to learn the pentatonic scale could take you like 30 minutes, and you could do like solos and shit. Like it's like the world is your I forgot the saying, but you get what I mean. Anywho, I am going to go over the Song of the Stream candidates for this live stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post all the Song of the Stream for the remaining month of September, and then we're going to run the Song of the Month thing for September. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to do like a day where we can do like all the Song of the Streams for October, because like I feel like it just makes more sense just having everything at once, like for fun. Yeah, it's super spicy, because then you could change like basic chord progressions into like some like cool ass like for example, like a typical one, right? Like that's like a typical chord progression, but if you like you could. Just by inverting some chords, you get a lot of different tastes, or you can go like. Then it goes to like fucking. Some really fun, like weird, like shit, just by like fucking around, just knowing like some voice leading shit, like. But anywho. I realized I have like massive like with my headphones, like I could see the dent in my head. Like, you see like those streamers that be having like dents in their head. But anywho, the submissions of the live stream. So we have Donnie Price, we have Sad Boy, we have Jason oh my God, Jason Rose and Love Has Limits. So those are the candidates for today. Oh yeah, I sent it on Discord. Hell yeah. Get ready in a few weeks for some great tunes. That's what I'm talking about, Blood Wolf. I'm excited. I haven't heard a track from you in a minute. I'm excited. Let's go. Get some more bangers coming through. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today on a Tuesday evening. You guys are fucking awesome. If you found any of the reviews helpful, smash the like button down below and smash the subscribe button. We do this every Tuesday and every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want some more free reviews on your music, like, definitely stop by. It's a chill environment. We try to be super supportive of each other. And yeah, I fucking love the community that we've built over time. It's like, you guys are the fucking, like, bricks of what we've been doing. And yeah, I've been seeing some fucking crazy structures. Like, I know it's such a terrible analogy, but you know what I mean. You get the idea, right? Anywho, if you made it this far into the video, comment something down below. I always take like a nod to the last track that we played. So if you comment something down below once the video goes live on the YouTube channel, comment something down below, something about time, just to confuse everyone in the comment section, so everyone's like, what the fuck, why is everyone talking about time? And yeah, everyone enjoy the rest of your week. Don't work too hard, and we'll pick up in the next one on Saturday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.
This was a certified banger.
No, you.
This was a certified banger. 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 Banger, banger, banger. Banger, banger.
Dude, that was So In Love by Velvet Horizon. Let's go.
This was a certified banger.
Go.
This was a certified banger.